Good evening, everyone. Hi,
Hi.
Jason. Hi, Bria. Hi, Jennifer, if you're still here. Obviously not, because there's only two in. So, I'm just going to put link in.
Blinking.
I have heard from Amjad. He says he was going to his cousin's and he didn't know whether he'd be back in time or not. So, there you go. So that's the reason why Amjad isn't here. It's because he's gone to his cousin's.
That's not good enough.
It says he might make it back, but he might not either. So, how are we all today? Weather's been a bit hit and miss today, hasn't it? A bit cooler and raining. It's had no thunder yet, though. Baby, will you just do things?
Yeah, I'll do them in a minute. I'm gonna Oh, no, Jason, look.
I've forgotten now. I've been to bed since then, Jason.
Can't remember what she said 5 minutes ago.
Oh, yeah. Did you go and get your back and whatever sorted out? I think that might have been it. Hi, Johnny. How are you? You know what I'm like, Jason. 2 minutes down the line and I forgot already. You know what I mean? It might have been to do with when you were on about your back and everything, and then you thought. But I did say something like, we're like a doctor's surgery. We're talking medical stuff, and I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Oh. But yeah, Chris has been out with drones, but well, you see that sciatica, Jason. It's like, you know how you've got your vertebrae, and it's sometimes a nerve can get trapped, and that's basically what it is. It's a trapped nerve. Hence the reason what I say. You want to see sun going down over there?
Right, orange.
Bright orange.
Don't surprise me. Yeah, but as soon as I get my drone up, it'll start pissing it down.
But yeah, is good evening. Oh, you're down in Love Shack, are you?
Hey, the trapped nerve specialist has arrived. What do you need to know?
Jason, we're on. You know when I were going on about Chris had been to physio, and he's changed. Gordon Bennett. It's like buses. Hey, what? Hang on. I'm just about to click on it, and he went.
Richard.
Yeah.
Which one?
I don't know whether we press. Yeah, press wrong button. Press it again, Richard. I was just
God,
about.
it's religiously white, this top on camera.
And I'm going to say it. Do I need my sunglasses?
I've had it on all day and I've actually kept it clean. Won't mind a pointed camera over the light the other way. Oh,
But
goes with me white hair, white beard, and
Jason says it's laying in wet grass with too many women. It is a bit bright. Oh well.
I'm not complaining, so I've only got one light on in here, so anything else. Hang on. Chat. Oh, I've got bloody cramp right now as we speak, Jason. Depends which bloody position I'm sat on this chair. I've been having a good sort. The charity shops are very pleased. Hey, do you want to see a picture of me and Tracy when we first met? It's on the background of my computer. I was shuffling through some pictures. You ready?
Neither on you's changed the deal.
Oh, bloody hell, she hasn't. She still don't forgive me. I dyed that tracksuit she's wearing blue. And I'm not even joking. 20 odd years later, she fucking mentioned it other morning. I'm on about why can't my clothes make it into a drawer. Says, well, you know where your drawers are. So do you. I don't ask for much, but I should be able to open a sock drawer and find a sock in it. You know what I mean? Not much.
That washing machine fairies had away with it.
I find if you buy all the same matching black socks, you got a good chance of finding a pair.
It'll Bria, if I were to get down, I won't never get back up again.
Hi, Bria, Chris, Jason.
Oh, yeah.
What else we got?
What happened there?
I don't know. I hit the wrong button and I went all over it showing.
I was just about to click on it, and you went.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
I'm saving on lighting in this t-shirt.
Yeah.
It's
very bright.
It's too white, but I've actually managed to keep it clean.
Hello, Jason. Hello, Bria.
And I bathed the dog today, and it's still clean. I did have a body warmer over it.
Yeah, what Gar was talking about it other night, Johnny, is Chris went to physio, I think. Well, I don't know what day it was. Wednesday, I don't know. And he'd been previous to that, and they said it weren't his hip, it was his back. But when he went this time, they told him it was his back and his hip.
It's Daz, actually. This is a brand new t-shirt. I've only worn it 3 times. I don't wear it. It's too white.
This says, do you use aerial wash powder?
The reason you dress in black, isn't it, Richard? You can get 2 or 3 days out of a black top.
Yeah.
Unless fucking Cats falls asleep on it, and then it's
anyway. So that's what started us on about it. And Jason said it got numbness from his back down all the way down his leg, down his left leg. And
that's a massage chair. That does your neck, your back, all that, and it's heated.
Ooh. I says it sounded like sciatica. So that's how we got on about it. It was more like a doctor's surgery than a live stream on Wednesday night.
Oh, yeah. Of course, Daz is still about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's painful, is that?
It is. I've had it.
Painful.
I've got it right now. It's my back's completely mashed at the moment.
You see, I started with it, and it was like my back raking, and then I found it were like all numb down my arse, and my arse cheek.
Yeah, they've just got Kalana to sleep and that stuff. If I chill out here for a bit.
You know, all down back of my leg, right down to my ankle, and it's very painful.
Would you like to see my 50p guitar?
Is that a trick question?
It doesn't involve me unzipping my trousers or anything. Right, you'll laugh when I turn it around. She's in need of repair. All strings have come off. I've got that.
It's a bit twanged, is it?
Yeah, she's lost a little bit there as well.
Yeah.
I've got the other bits there.
A bit
and
twanged.
it come in a bag. I mean, the bag's, you can tell how old it is with bloody bag.
Oh,
but the whole thing for 50p.
You go on top of that telly again, you're battered.
Yeah, 50p. It's still actually in one base.
Is she still climbing on that telly, Richard?
Battered cat, yeah.
Yeah, I've been sending pictures to Hazy for a quote. Yeah, that Jeanette. I messaged Daisy about a quote. He says it's perfectly fixable. It is actually.
Yeah, Richard's even bought some like spikes to put across front at telly so she don't
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll kick you.
jumping up there and then jumping over back at telly.
I'm walking out of the boot sale the other day and the guy throwing out stuff.
Oh,
He went,
yeah, yeah.
got a guitar for £1. I went, nah. Says it's a bit knackered. Go on, you can have it for 50p. So I'm like that.
Oh, yeah.
So I've got 50.
I'm sure you.
Got home, every string is twanged.
Not cool the idea.
But for parts, it'd be alright, though, wouldn't it? That bit's all.
Yeah. I mean, once it's fixed up,
I mean, it'd never be perfect, but surely I could stick a little wooden strip back on and stuff.
Straw, what?
I don't know what strings I need. Twing, twang, and twang. It's a 6-string one, anyway.
I mean, I've looked it up for Richard, and it says best thing is
It
double-sided
might be 3-string.
going on.
I'll give Farad that black guitar, you know, because he can actually play guitar, Farad.
The
Pretty
one
good.
that you used to have on your bedroom wall.
Yeah, it's still got a few. I says, don't mind the channeled stickers on it.
I can remember that. It used to be on wall, didn't it?
Yeah, I peeled off the Hazy Days one carefully, but I've left all the one. Sunshine and all that's still on it. Yeah, that's the black. That's the black guitar.
Hey up, Bria. As we speak, Chase is in a box, so he's as way with fairies. I have Chase's in box.
Ready to post.
I just want some tape now. I can send him off.
I've got a box of Mystery. It's got stamp on it and everything, but it won't go in it.
Oh dear, cats love boxes though, and I mean,
Yeah.
it's not a
Apparently,
massive
it's a long way
box.
to Tipperary.
It's only a small box, but him and Tucker make sure that they squeeze themselves into it.
It's a comfort thing, isn't it? It's snuggling up
I
kind of
don't
thing.
know. Our Chaser's not bothered what size it is. You know,
It'd be a matchbox and he'd get his paw in it.
Oh God! Can you remember? You know, sometimes when you order off Amazon, are they like big cardboard envelopes? He's even tried getting in one of them before.
Chris asked for an orange kitchen bin. I said, next time use a tape measure. Fucking hell. One of them little waste paper ones you get put in an office under your fucking desk. So he ended up going out and buying another one anyway.
Chris says, "Why would I want an orange bin?" Hi, Stuart.
You'll be all right. Fucking pissed off, mate.
I'm here with the Lord. As you can see,
You're
I'm
pissed
blowing.
off. Why?
Amazon. What a bunch of fucking pricks they are.
What you done now? What they done
No.
now, Remy?
I bought some
Well,
headphones
it's
yesterday.
over capital A.
I bought some headphones yesterday. Said to me today. 25 to 5. I get some message on my phone saying they've been delivered. They're behind me fucking wheelie bin. I go outside, they're not behind me wheelie bin. So I get stuck to Amazon. Oh, but I said, they're not clearly been delivered. I won't phone you, otherwise, would I? She went, no. I said, right. Next thing, I went, so I put a big complaint in. I am not satisfied with your Amazon drivers. They're a bunch of tossers and wankers. I need a refund. They sent me a refund, plus give me a brand new set of headphones coming tomorrow. The same set. Free of charge.
Oh, if you kick off of them, you'll get it.
But apparently, this is supposed to be delivered at 25 to 4, 25 to 5, behind the wheelie bin. And then I got a message saying the big damage in transit. I thought, yeah, me,
Yeah,
fucking next. Me, the big neck, you next to you twat.
I've had that a couple of times myself.
Yeah. Well, at least I've got a refund coming.
You'll take a photo of it outside your door and then walk off of it.
Then I took a photograph.
They supposedly, and I didn't know this, they're supposedly supposed to take a picture of them handing it to you,
Yeah.
if you know what I mean, to prove that it's been delivered.
These Amazon drivers don't.
I mean, no disrespect, but the foreigners they're that eager to get away and get onto the next one because they get paid on like you know,
I
how many
carried on about one about a week later. I just happened to look inside my trailer and it was there. I fucking put it in trailer.
How much your
you
will
know
be?
what I mean? They get paid on how many parcels they deliver.
Yeah.
So obviously they're wanting to get as many parcels delivered as possible.
Yeah, they'll get paid. They said it's-
Because
That's
I
why they're
used
doing
to,
all these locker things, isn't it?
when we lived in Great Yarmouth, I knew somebody but this class themselves as self-employed, if you know what I mean.
Mm.
They get paid like on a commission basis. So
Oh, yeah.
the bigger the van, the more parcels that are in there, and the more they've got to deliver.
Yeah. Yeah, but come on, say you delivered it.
Yeah, because they get paid on how many
Amazon
parcels
don't have
they
screw
deliver.
over this because if you're using one of their vans,
They're the
or,
gloves, do it.
Ooh, I had them on. I
Yeah.
read it.
They're all right. Tell you what, this hand, we'll put this on like this. I'll tell you what, it's a lot better.
Told you.
Half of it. I might put it on now actually because I'm fucking hurting my fucking hands. Fucking.
this hand's almost 100% now.
Oh, mine ain't.
Hey, I tell you something, Bria. What were it you had delivered, and you had to give them a code? Well, I don't know.
Last thing that come.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's anything. If you deliver an order off Amazon, if it's worth over 500 quid, you have a secret code,
Yeah.
I see.
and they won't deliver to a cabinet. You've got to give them the secret code when they deliver.
That's it, isn't it?
The 007.
Ooh.
Or
I've seen them.
they text it to you about an hour before the delivery.
$5.99.
But also, they're supposed to take a picture. I mean, obviously.
Oh, you need house to it. It's an house cat, and you can shout rag and bone.
Yeah, I do, yeah.
They're supposed to take a picture of the driver handing it to the.
Yeah. But do you know, I was sat on the sofa at 4:30 because I was just about to watch the England match.
Because they didn't know it were on.
I thought it was on at 4:20 and missed it.
Didn't much, but it didn't make much
I
of
know
it.
Chris said.
The play's shit. Got the hand Dolan, obviously 1-1-0.
Is that Tucker meowing to come in? Baby!
What?
Is that Tucker meowing to come in?
They put a locker on shop here just up here, and it's got you can use 4 different companies.
Yeah,
No, I'm going to tell you something now, and you're going to piss yourself with laughing. You're absolutely going to piss yourselves.
Well, have you up then. Toilets inside.
I got to the toilet this morning. I think it must have been about 3:15. So anyway, I come back from the toilet and I thought, I can hear music coming from somewhere. It sounds like it's coming from downstairs.
Fucking
So-
Josh is having a fucking jive.
Anyway, so I goes and wakes Chris up and I went, hang on a minute. I says, there's some music downstairs. So he says, before I do out, he says, I'm going for a piss. So he looks over at Bannister and he went, yeah, there's some flashing lights and all.
Fucking disco, I told you.
So he actually looked over at Bannister, but I didn't. And he says, yeah, he says, I can hear music. He says, and I can see some lights flashing and all. So he says, before I do out, he says, I'm having a piss.
Fucking hell.
So we turned lights on, come downstairs, nothing. No flashing lights, no music, no nothing.
They've got a bit of a haunted house going on, Stuart. I'm not kidding.
No.
Like-
No. Before you jump to conclusion, it was a ghost. Yeah. So anyway, he gets back in bed. We both go back to sleep. So gets up this morning and Chris says, I've just realised. He says, he's got like 2 phones. He's got like that Apple phone and he's got a Samsung. Now, when they went to Wembley, he set the alarm on that phone for 3:30.
And he's not took it off.
And that's what we're going off with music and flashing lights and everything.
Right, yeah, we could have had a fucking well started then.
know.
That's why I was saying, hang on.
I know.
Yeah.
I've got the series, quite a few of them, just on DVD, because I were into it at the time. But I recorded them for
Tommy.
laugh of hearing that Bet Fielding screaming every fucking
Hello, Tommy. How are we doing?
Chris says this morning, he says, I feel right, twat now. He
and that
says,
Derek O'Connor
he-
fucking recorder or
he
whatever his
says,
name is.
here's me thinking, it was some ghostly goings on. It was fucking alarm going off on his phone. Says,
What got me about?
bellend.
What got me about the most sorted, Johnny, yeah? There is no live stream on bloody computer. They say it's in the Gate corner. There was no Gate corner.
That fucking Derek O'Connor.
Oh, the live camera feed, yeah, where you could, yeah. You're looking at the front corner.
Yeah.
No, fuck is
And he
shit.
wa-
I used to type in chat, what have you been sniffing?
Oh, yeah.
that Derek O'Connor was biggest fraud going.
Oh, fucking hell, what a lot of shit. I bet now he's dead. Hot ghosts are telling me and saying you were lying.
Calling him saying, what a bell end.
Start heavy breathing, won't he? And lean against wall a minute. Next minute he's
Chris
talking.
says nearly every single week he used to get possessed.
Yeah.
Every week.
Because there's one, that Help My Ass is Haunted.
No,
There's
yeah.
one on there, and he's American, and he's exactly the same. And he'll be sat there, and he'll be sort of, pretending that he's psychic and whatever, and then he'll start going, ooh, ooh, ooh. And Chris says, "What a fucking nactis!"
It's like he's having that on the game.
I don't watch it, mate. I can't. I can't watch anymore. That's just.
They're all antiques in here. It could be more started in this fucking.
Yeah, you could be you.
What's that? What's him that does it now? Ian Lawman. Now he. This is the thing. He's an ordained minister, and he can do exorcisms. He can do, whatever. And he's psychic. Yeah, I've never ever seen him get possessed.
Can you tell me PSI on each wheel though? Because one of them's looking a bit flat.
Start again. The fucking Costco bastards. Shut the fuck up, you fucking dickheads. I've got Costco over fucking back. Polish country now fucking wild pies. You can hear him through my fucking window.
What, new neighbours?
No, they're over the side. The bloody the Polish or Costco, whatever they are. They have no music playing around music at 11 o'clock in the fucking night. I mean, literally playing it at like 1:30 in the morning.
Should get Kath to go old school and crank it with fucking speakers out the window.
Yeah, probably will, yeah.
And Tracy used to party till 4 o'clock in the morning. I've all fucking neighbours coming up.
Does it now sometimes? Oh, fucking hell.
Kath would be like, my Tracy's here, and Tracy popping out and get back in your fucking door. She was twat there when she'd get all rat ass. When she goes over with Kath, I fucking leave her at Kath's, me.
Ah, the both were.
I'm best getting back out of the area. So what happened? I went LS26. No idea what you.
Where Poppy used to live next door to Ivy. There's a Turkish family moved in there.
Nowhere near the scene. I was in Armthorpe.
And there's been shit going off at that place again. Oh, what's it called? Aerials.
No, I think we're calmed down a bit now.
Callum.
Did you see that, Richard? My 50p guitar.
Mm.
It requires a bit of work.
Yeah,
You see it?
That's a bit.
And it's missing the wood bit there.
You
And
need
every
to,
string is twanged.
you need to get a packet of strings off Amazon. They're only cheap.
It's a 6-string anyway. I think it's like one of them Spanish ones. 50p though, with the bag.
Yeah.
Said it requires work. I went, go on then. I'll give you 50p. And I jokingly said it because I was just sleeping, and he went, "Oh, go on then."
Well, he wanted a quid, and Johnny says, "No." I says, "I'll give you 50p."
Well, I thought, well, I ain't opened it, and it's shaped like a guitar. Fucking hell, now it's a machine gun.
Callum says there's a game. I've just messaged him, and he
Well, I
says
need Guitar Hero for this one.
he says it's a bit like.
Richard, I've asked Daisy for a quote.
It's a bit like Fortnite. It's called Splitgate 2.
Right.
He says like it. I don't know.
So that's what happens when you do splits.
I haven't even set that other PlayStation up yet. It's still there. It's boxed there.
Box, yeah.
With bracket. That white box has got the wall bracket there.
The only thing I can remember that one is
It's on his Amazon shelf.
I think it's Splintergate or whatever. I was playing with the Xbox One.
We're
What
Saturday
console
last.
did you get, Richard?
What?
What console did you get? That PS5 or something? Whatever it is.
Yeah, there's a PS5 there. I've got one there. It's in box. Still haven't took it out box. But I've already got one behind my telly. But I've been using it in bedroom on projector. But then daughter comes around and wants to fuck about with it. So I had to keep pissing about behind telly. So I thought I'm sick of this. So I just got another one to put on projector. And I don't have to keep moving it behind telly. And I've got a wall bracket as well in that white box above it. You can see it. So
On top of
wall
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
a wall bracket as well, so you can attach it to the wall. So I've got a PS5 now behind that telly there, which is staying there now because I got sick of moving it. And I just need to put that one in bedroom, the other one, on my projector.
Yeah, that's his Amazon cabinet behind him, Stuart.
I've still got them 2 big boxes of nappies, yeah. God only knows what them are all about.
Oh, they just get delivered to you?
Yeah. 2 fucking boxes. I thought, are they looking into my future? What male adult nappies? 2 fucking boxes.
You might strike it. Look, and get twins again, Richard.
It's for adults. They're not for kids. They're
I
not
thought
adults.
swaps.
Fucking adult nappies. 2 boxes.
That's even funnier. That is adult
You have a
nappies.
bottle of wine and you get a bottle of Silly Bang.
2 big boxes. One box to like shorts, elasticated. You just pull them on like shorts, and fully box. They've got like sticky bits on, and you put them on like a nappy, but they're for adult men. Oh, and women as well.
What have I done with them other week, Richard?
Not just 1 or 2.
Hey, Richard, remember that thing on your ass went like that?
Fucking
Could have
unbelievable.
had them on.
So how many's in each box then?
Oh, I don't know, a lot. You know, a few packets. You know what I mean?
Bloody hell.
Oh,
But when he saw boxes, he thought, what the fuck have I ordered?
exactly. That's exactly what I thought. Somebody else is missing some flipping nappies somewhere.
Somebody shit themselves.
Been put in wrong box, but they'll have probably complained and just gotten the fresh one sent, and they want to know where they've gone, and I've got them here. Somebody on the other side of the country missing about 60 odd nappies.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, I recognise that rustling sound.
Unbelievable.
Oh,
One
my.
box has got stretchy ones that you can pull on just like shorts.
I thought they were for your local MP or something. You know what them look like?
Oh. And the other ones have got like sticky bits on, you know, you put on like
Like a normal nappy.
proper nappy like you put on a kid, you know. Oh, what the fuck? They're on top of that. They're at box. You can see one at boxes on top there. Another one's on top of my fridge, fully box.
I had a message to him and says, what the fuck am I supposed to do with these?
Yeah. Well, I thought I've had to message them, but I thought then they'll say I have to take them here, piss them out, go to post office. I thought, no, if they want them, they can come and get them and I'll throw them in the bin, you know what I mean?
Hiya, Jamie.
And I've had them for a couple of months. I've had them for at least 2 months now.
Ooh.
I've never been charged them, obviously. They're not on my orders list.
They're not
I
his
don't know
favourite.
I don't know where they were supposed to go, but they didn't get to where they were going. Somebody put them in the wrong box.
Yeah.
Well, they
So if
must
you
have
ever
been.
get you ever get a bit drippy or drizzly, let me know and I'll send you over some shit. You ever start leaving slug trails, I'll sort you out.
Right, Richard. Right, so you sent me welding gloves, some cutting discs, and now you're going to send me something when I shoot myself.
You're sending him incontinence nappies.
Yeah. I've had a few close shaves myself when I've been busting for the bog, but not to the level where I need to put a nappy on.
Hey, Jeanette, you can put a gift card in it saying, these are for when you're a right.
You see what Peter's put? Hey, Peter, by the way, Oh, so that's
Shit,
where they went to be sitting here for over a month kicking myself.
Oh, Peter, how are you?
Oh, but they must have been meant for somebody locally, otherwise they wouldn't have delivered them. I
It'll
don't know.
have been Derwent instead of Darwin.
I think whoever were packing them at Amazon just simply put them in the wrong box or put the wrong label on a box. I don't know.
So the label on the box were actually in your name?
Yep. It went to my mum's house. My mum says, "What have you ordered now?" And I says, "I've ordered bloody out." She said, "Well, there's 2 big damn boxes here." I said, "You what?" And I went round and I thought, well, I don't know what they are. And I opened up. I said, "They're full of bloody nappies." She said, "Nappies?" I said, "Yeah. 10 men flipping nappies or something like that." I can't remember. When I next go gut bog, I'll get one out and show you.
It's going to be a fucked up world.
Fucking millions. Because I thought, what can I use them for? But there's no you can use them for. So can't exactly. You can't exactly use them to wipe a worktop down. When you look around, couldn't wipe your worktop down with a nappy.
You just need a tree to rub ourselves against now.
You know what I mean? It's not something you could use as something else, is it?
No.
Oh, not really. Peter
Well,
says, "Well, they addressed to Richard III."
Yeah, probably. You've certainly got my name on the label, or else obviously they wouldn't have got to where they got otherwise.
I've got Bacardi in there, but there's not to put with it.
Or you need some
I thought, I didn't know they'd got your address on. You know, I just thought they'd put them in wrong Amazon locker or something. But if they were delivered,
I've done 48 hours.
They wouldn't have gone to a locker. They're too big to get in the locker. They went to my mum's, did them.
Yeah, that Jeanette.
What?
Done 48 hours with no painkillers.
Ooh, get in there.
I think I'm up mend. I'm fed up of taking it. I'm fed up of feeling sick. Not worth it.
But
I was in so much pain I had no choice really.
the thing is, it's the same as you say, it's not something, you know, I mean, they've only got to look back in your history of what you've ordered. It's not something that you've ordered before.
No. I think they've just simply, whoever at Amazon has put the wrong label on the box because it were 2 boxes, so they must have. I think they've done labelled 2 boxes, and then somebody else has come along and put wrong stuff in them.
Yeah, it's got to. Yeah,
you wouldn't mislabel unless they've mislabeled 2 boxes, but that's unusual because they'd have to print the labels out with my name and address on, or shall I say my name and my mum's address. So I don't know. I just don't know how it's come about. But
no, it's one of the world's mysteries.
It's not like
it says it was addressed to Richard III.
You can't even use them to like wash a car with or something. You look at that pillow washing a car with that.
The same as you said. I mean, yeah, one mislabeled box, but you can't understand them mislabeling.
Hey, Richard, it'd be all right for a wax on, wax off.
Yeah. You know, it seems a shame to throw them away because they're probably worth quite a bit of money because they must be. I don't know. On the next gut bog, I'll have a look. I'll get a packet out, but I think there's about 6 packets in each box, and in each packet, I think there's about 6 in each packet again. You know
a garage full of them.
So there must be a few quid in them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Because like Christine's 16 now, still using them. Luke's all right now.
But you know what Amazon like? If you ring up, you send them a message saying you haven't got it, they just send you a replacement straight away. No faffing, no messing. And that's what whoever are missing them will have got. They've just got a replacement straight away. They don't pursue where it is or anything. You know what I mean?
Well, I got a £32 refund. I got some headphones Richard today, yeah? 25 to 5 instead of chuck them out by my wheelie bin. I goes outside, no fucking nothing there. Phones them up, start kicking off with them. Oh, they're in transit. I get a phone call saying they've been cancelled, they've been damaged in transit. Send me refund of 32 quid and send me replacement bloody headset out.
Tomorrow.
What a dick, what?
You see, the only thing that I've had problems with is I ordered some light brown sugar, right? And when it come, it was Demerara sugar. So I rung them up and I says, I specifically ordered light brown sugar. They says, yes, I can see that on on a system. I says, well, the
No.
sugar that's come is Demerara sugar. And I've still got it in there unopened because I very rarely use it. So they says to me, well, you keep that and we'll send you a replacement out. And when it came, it was right sugar that time. So I got a big bag of Demerara sugar as well as some sending me out this light brown sugar.
Yeah, but you know,
Yeah.
But these Amazon drivers over here, they're absolute arseholes. I've seen them in the street. And they don't knock on doors. They lock. See them in, stick about wheel them in. They don't knock, you know.
Same as
Don't
the
you
thing-
get the notifications of how many stops away they are, though?
Yeah.
Sometimes, very rare.
I do.
Very rare. I get
The thing is, sometimes they don't knock on our door. Now, I've always left specific instructions if nobody's in, or we're not going to be in when they deliver, to put it in one of the bins.
Yeah.
But they skip the knocking on the door bit and just put it straight in bin without knocking or to see if there's anybody's in or anything.
Save them 2 minutes on the delivery, that.
So I mean, we very often had that, and I've had notification. Your item has been delivered, and I say, no, it hasn't. And then it says,
And then they say, how do you know that? Because I've fucking gone out. That's fine.
the thing is, Chris looks back on the CCTV, never even knocked on the door, just chucked it straight in bin, and then said it had been delivered, and I got notification that it had been delivered, but they hadn't even knocked on the door to see if anybody were in.
They didn't even come to my house. They didn't even come. So they got damaged in transit. So no, you fucking nicked you cunt because you wanted dead for to be fucking cost you more son.
But this is the thing. They're supposed to knock on the door. But same as Johnny says, they're in that much hurry to get on to the next delivery, rather than knock on the door. They just put it in bin anyway.
Yeah, put it in bin. I'm not minding putting it in bin. They don't put it in bin, but say it's been delivered and it's not there. What a pair of dicks.
Yeah, and Chris says, I bet they don't realise we've got CCTV cameras outside, and it's checked, and they never even knocked on the door. They just put it straight in bin.
I'm going to buy
Titters have done with my edges.
You want Johnny?
I've told you what them titters have done with my edges.
No.
Oh, on the other side of the field, he said he couldn't get the tractor all the way up, so they've cut a big fucking wedge out of my edges, dropped them about 2 foot, the total fucking mess. It looks like Stevie Wonder's cut the edges, right? And it's a fucking disaster. Now you can see my caravan from Main Road,
Fucking
the
hell.
side of the window. You could just see the top of it before.
I'd complain, mate.
I got them to come round. So what are you going to do about that now then?
I'd complain, mate. So
But I'll straighten it up a bit better as we can. It'll soon grow back.
But that's not the point. It'll soon grow back.
At what point did you fucking stand there and say, "Oh, I've done a good job there"? It's a fucking eyesore. But luckily, this side of the edges, it's all brambles and shit. You get cut to shreds coming across here. But it's not the point. You can see inside the caravan now. You can see it window.
Fucking hell.
So I put the blind up at that side so you can't see in.
I've skinned my fucking head.
Talk about bloody making a botched job on it.
And then they've left a pile of bushes in the corner of the field as well, so they've got to get rid of that one now. No? He was driving his tractor and I waved him over. He went, "What?" I says, "Who fucking did that?" I went, I went, "Come on, who did it?" Stevie Wonder. I said, "What fucking member of staff stood back and said, that looks fucking good?" And he went, "Me."
Me.
I said, "Well, am I right?" He says, "Oh, well, I started cutting it. I didn't realise how thick the brambles, the main roots are of it." He said, "Why have I killed your edges?" I said, "Well, no, it'll take more than that to kill them." I said, "But it looks a fucking eyesore." Yeah, I've gone from to see top at caravan over edges. Now you can see it fucking window.
You know,
But
I got my
luckily, nobody goes into the corner of this field because it's all big fencing up around.
with no measured outside. I've got from like that to like that.
Well, mine's gone from fucking like that to fucking like that. I can see now. I can see that green fence.
Well,
now.
it's like a case when you go to hairdressers when they go, "Oops, I may as well put rest on it off now."
Yeah, what you done?
Well,
I've chopped it too much off. We'll chop it all up.
I think that's dropped a bit. There's my caravan, and there's the edges now. Look, you can see a big wedge.
Huh?
See where it lowers down and goes back up.
Yeah.
And they've cut a big, massive chunk out the back of it.
Right.
You can't actually see through, but you can see over now. Yeah, I gave him a full-on bollocking saying, "What sort of tit did that?" And then he went, "Me." I said, "Well." I said, "Are you proud of yourself?" What the fuck?
Tommy says, "I love that cat." Hi, Jennifer.
Hello, Jennifer. How are we doing?
Yeah, he can't get his tractor down. Oh, wow.
Congratulations on your win today.
He's not a farmer. He's fucking can't get his
No,
tractor
it's the way.
She wants some on like a bingo game on another channel.
Oh.
But yeah, that cat's doing my head in. See, the problem is, it doesn't matter what I put on that wood thing, it doesn't count because she can jump clear from the floor over without touching it. She's driving me mad. She really is cruising to get kicked out, that cat.
Coming in season again.
No, she's just fucking pissing off my season.
Pissed off your season since you fucking got it, really.
Well, this telly business, I can put up with nonsense.
Have you ever had cats before this one? Oh no, your mum's got one, hasn't she?
My mum's got one, yeah, but it's not like this fucking simpleton.
Rich, Stuart, Chris is after another dog.
Is it?
Yeah.
You can't catch the fucking two he had.
I said, well, don't keep this next dog till it's so fucking old and it needs mummifying.
Talk him into having a cat instead and tell him, you know, what best behaved cat in fucking England is.
It's got a cake.
Yeah, Richard, I can assure you it's not the fucking one I've got. I refuse to accept any responsibility.
Probably everything but that jumping out at telly because she's fucking leaving paw marks on screen and it's pissing me right off.
Well, Chris has a job. Johnny, he wants a looking one that don't grow hair.
Hey,
Yeah,
Tracy.
I said get a Jack Russell or something.
Hello.
Hello, Tracy. How we doing?
Oh.
How's your
Alright.
How's your phone?
It's her ankle that's bothered her the most.
Still not right.
She's
Yeah,
gone
you-
over that bad ankle again.
I just had some tablets about half an hour ago, so I'm
Yeah.
alright.
You'll live.
She'll be off to bottom moon in a minute.
Can't help it.
Press the button. Have a massage.
Oh, I don't want that.
Can you do it like that early? Is it supposed to break your neck, Dad? Oh, fucking sit up a bit more.
Hey up. Hey up. I'm gonna
It does
tell
your
you
neck,
what
your
now.
shoulders, your back, and it's got a vibrating heated seat as well.
This is no word of a lie. I was reading a story. A bride on her end. Well, they went to Skegness for a weekend, I think, on her end do, and she tried to do the. I don't know exactly what she tried to do, but she's ended up paralysed front neck downwards.
On fire.
She went to Pilgrim Hospital and I thought, fucking hell, that's where my stepdad don't fucking go. Anyway, from there, they transferred her to Queen's Medical Centre for spinal cord injury or something. And they had to rearrange wedding and they got married in hospital.
Well, remember that movie,
Well,
Muriel's Wedding? She has
Yeah.
that fall, doesn't she, against wall, and next minute she can't fucking get up, can she?
You know what I mean? That'll be an end night to remember, not it?
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it?
Shows how fucking strong-willed I am. I really hurt my fucking self, but I'm back up after 4 months.
You know what I mean? And now she's paralysed from neck downwards. And it did say what she was trying to do. She was trying to. They were getting ready to go on a night out or something, and I don't know. She tried this
medication. If you don't keep up to it, like taking one during the night as well, you feel like I'm like anyway. I've done 48 hours, more or less.
This thing on my phone's too big. Thing what I've got in there won't fit on it.
You get in there, darling. It's your ankle's bothering it most, isn't it?
And this bloody thing, I keep on knocking it because it's too slack.
Stop grating cheese with it.
Well, I'm right-handed.
Look, I put them little pictures up there.
Yeah.
That got good matched up wood colour, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I do use tape measurement locks. If you don't get them level, it looks tape, doesn't it?
Can I leave some of these cushions on my chair?
Hey, stop fucking moving, man. Stuff out.
Hi, partner. How are you?
You'd have to, no, you're not taking the cushions. The phone here.
Yeah, that's.
Look it back eventually.
Bloody hell.
I'm in the
They
80s.
went on and I'll read it to you. A couple held their wedding at hospital after an attempted party trick at the Hindu led to the bride being paralysed. And they're from Dudley, actually. They come from Dudley.
Oh, yeah.
Jamie.
It says that her end weekend, 5 weeks before she tried to do a stunt, resulting in her fracturing the top of her neck and being paralysed from the chest down.
Bloody hell.
Carla and her friends were ready to go out for the evening in Skegness when she decided to attempt the trick, which she did not detail but was knocked unconscious for a moment. When she regained consciousness, she realised she couldn't move.
That's it, that's bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
She says, I made a silly misjudgment on my end and tried to do a stunt, which I think I was just too old to do, and it resulted in me fracturing the top of my neck and being paralysed.
Oh, that'd be a good night to remember, wouldn't it?
Well, they went away to Skegness for a weekend, like on a rendo.
Yeah, that didn't be good, didn't it?
That's what doing that again.
So she moved to they
got the neck of a 19-year-old.
They took her to District General Hospital in Skegness, and then they moved to Tip Pilgrim Hospital in Boston, and then she was transferred to Queen's Medical Centre for spinal surgery.
You know, I got partial paralysis. You know, when I first injured myself, I got partial paralysis from my neck down one arm. And it was like, fuck. You know what they were giving me? Botox injections into my neck and my shoulder. From there, like that, down every 6 months. So as you can see, look, I've got the neck of a 19-year-old.
Mind you,
I used to get up to there with the needle right into me. I've heard
of giving people Botox under the armpits if they've sweat profusely, and people have had Botox under the pit to stop them from like sweating.
Across my shoulder, right into the side of my neck.
But I mean, you know, in all fairness,
I remember that.
In all fairness, she gave him option and she says, you know, I don't want to be a burden to anybody. You know, here's your chance to walk away. But he stood by her.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Stuart, did you ever get that towel back, Wyatt?
No, I got pinned that. I'll get that back, Wyatt, mate.
Hey, foreigners still got in front of me and now we're bleeding on fucking.
Oh,
Sat there bleeding, fucking badly bleeding and all. You're nearly passing out. I just missed the guiders in my thumb. You could actually see them when I moved my thumb. You went, move your thumb and you can see guiders.
Because I'm up there cutting it. And I said to him, do you want to go, Johnny? He went, yeah. I said, Johnny, you got to watch his kickback, mate. I said, get in that tree, watch that kickback. I said, yeah, I'm all right. Does it? He gets halfway through.
It didn't just kick back, though. The blade shattered and I put my hand up and it rolled across my hand like that. It got me in the face otherwise.
And all I say was, fucking hell, what the fuck are we fucking...
We're running out.
Do you know like RoboCop? Do you know, not RoboCop? Do you know? Oh, what were it? Oh. Terminator. You know, when he cuts it round his arm and goes like that and peels it off, and you can see all the shit that was inside of my fucking thumb. You can see guidance, couldn't you, doing that?
Yeah.
Moving up
Okay,
and down.
yeah, that was bad.
See, now my thumb shakes when I put my hand out for a bus.
Don't go to London, you'll be everlastingly heckling black caps.
Oh, Ollie messaged right it on thing. He said he met you at train station or something.
He was there earlier on today.
Yeah.
Oh, you injected it out there. Remember when the dickheads, when I told them, I says, look, that's too tight. They took the stitches out, and within a fucking about 2 hours, it all split back open again. That's
what they did with that, Johnny. They put the stitches. I've got like a dint there.
Your skin's really tight. Don't take the stitches out. I can feel how tight. Do you know when they were tugging on it? Out. Oh, silly bastard.
Oh,
What that is, they put stitches in too tight.
Yeah,
the doctors couldn't even see me. I had to shoot straight down to fucking hospital, driving with one fucking hand to get it stitched back up again.
Yeah.
I went back into the doctor, didn't I? I says, hey, I says, seen that? Oh, you've had new dressing. I say, you fucking stupid bastard.
Well, that's Doncaster.
I'm recovering from 4 months of falling out of a fucking caravan. I have done 11 days without falling, so that's good.
Yeah, that's all right.
Stop watching my feet now. I'm walking properly now. I'm not looking down at myself walking.
I think you had about to educate Tracy and all.
Oh, no, I've really. That's one thing. My ankles are all right. Actually, I've never gone over on my ankles.
Tracy's educated how to walk right because he pulled a little fucking shadow her.
I'm going to one of them bubble wrap suits.
Yeah, don't go left, don't go right, Tracy. Just follow the yellow brick road.
I didn't fall. I trapped him in the door.
I think she stepped back and shot like that from doing that to her hand. I think that's what she hurt her ankle as well.
Anybody could
boot the door. You see, she had to boot the door off her foot, off her hand. Upside down.
Anyone can understand.
Oh, she cried so much for fucking about 45 minutes.
Couldn't help it. It went on fire. It was like it was on fire. To put under cold water tap for ages. You've got some ice, didn't you? All my thumb's black, Stuart.
It will be all black.
Where's your camera?
Yeah, chocolate man.
Oh.
And then just here where it's fractured on my knuckle part.
Yeah.
Well, this thing what I've got on, it's a bit. They said to me when swelling goes down, you got to take that off and put this other one on. I've got on some more tape, but the other one won't fit.
Too tight. It's like it's for a finger, not a thumb.
I'm having to sort of like keep on putting a load of tape around it to hold it on.
Just stop it back.
We're gonna go backwards.
Do you remember that time when I put my hand through that window?
Put Jeanette on Amazon, she'll order your finger.
Yes, do you remember that when I put my hand through that window in Dean's?
Why do you look at thumb guards?
I woke up, Jeanette. I slit all down here. You know them.
Go nowhere because he had a bit of a drink.
I slit down here.
Upset him.
I woke up. Out of hospital. I've got my fucking head stuck up here like that. I go, what the fuck's that? I've got this big pot on here. I thought, what are you doing?
Hospital, that's why.
Guiders. I ripped my guiders straight in half.
You ended up going to hospital for that, didn't you?
Yeah. You know what pissed me off? That prick, that shield manager.
Rex.
Yeah. Fucking starting all the time being a fucking.
Oh, there, Johnny.
Let me get you some. You don't need that many, do you? You just need the fun ones, don't
you? Yeah. Then I've got just plastic things.
Is Tom Jones 85?
Oh, it must be. Must be knocking out.
Size though.
I don't think they do it. It's like fucking ring sizes.
I know every single one of them for a change partner.
Yeah. Still totally uninteresting, but we know.
At least it's somebody I recognise.
Yeah, I recognise the second from very well.
Like a glove.
Except for Damien Hirst, I think is an actor.
We don't like that, I don't think.
And Bear Grylls, you know who Bear
He
Grylls
won't be
is.
fucking ankle.
Anna Kournikovas, tennis.
Oh, I know Anna Kournikova.
George
See,
Ezra's
them ones
singer.
to the back, you can adjust them to fit around your phone.
Not always.
Let me just have a look because that looks cloth. Oh yeah, yeah. I had one of them on before.
I'm looking up thumbs. Thumbs down. I must admit, I've never typed that in before.
Johnny, that's the one I've got on my thumb now. That one there, middle.
Right, press it then.
Finger splints are called. The thumbs, splints, £8.49.
You see, I'm looking at them and they all these support. You know, like what Stuart's got, but this for your thumb.
Yeah.
You need something over the end, you see, just to protect it when it heals up, because you proper flattened it, you see. You can see it lightweight door frame or what? It's a UPVC door, isn't it?
Well, look at Kathleen.
All I
Was
was
showing
doing that day is taking the net from out of the groove of the door so I can shut the door to go shopping. The door just
Then
closed
that's it.
on me.
Fucking all out, Brooklyn.
Damien Hirst is an artist. There you go.
That one.
Kalan's out for counting, she.
Yeah, yeah.
Keenan's room.
Yeah.
Well, look at Kathleen was showing her. Got a finger trapped in door. Took a tip of finger off.
We've got Kalana.
I was lucky that I didn't.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
You looking at them at 8.49, Johnny? 'Cause they've got metal ones and then they've got
metal and the metal and
Oh
plastic
yeah, the
one.
metal and then the plastic underneath are there at middle, £8.49. And I'll get paid tomorrow on Monday. I've got a bit of money left in my bank.
Oh,
Yeah,
what's downstairs?
Can come for another
the
day.
metal
sorry,
ones. You just
sorry,
put them
carry
on your finger and then you put some tape round them. The metal ones.
That's what I do with this plastic one.
When you get, like I say, you get 7 different types, so one of them's going to do it. In fact, them ones there, the smaller ones, look adjustable on top as well. Look. So that's why you put tape around top. Look.
Yeah,
See, it's got split that middle.
yeah, it's like this one, but this one's
Seat rest on them, sort of just like them Velcro like ones that you put on your hand.
I'll put them in basket. We've ordered all stuff at bathroom. We haven't even done it yet. I don't know why we've just jumped at bathroom.
What's it? Because I wanted that.
We've got nautical in bathroom now,
What
Jenny.
is it like? Looking like a seaside.
I said I've made it nautical upstairs. Let's wait. Why? What we done? So I've thrown a bag of sand in. We got all shells and stuff all over the week, didn't we? From that Darwin auctions, I got a lot of little lighthouses and stuff. And you bought me some, didn't you? And I had 3 ships to put in there. I put me other ships in bathroom now. It's gone very nautical.
You know, them certificate piles,
Yeah.
starfish and what else they are.
See my toilet holder I'm getting. Hello. And there's my shower curtain I'm going to get.
Ooh.
Nice.
So Tracy, do you like this and this? Then Keen had to add a pair of Stitch bloody shoes at the end of it. Disney Stitch clogs, winter fleece lining.
Crocs, not clogs.
It says clogs on here.
I know, but the Crocs.
The market was born
That's
on
what
this
you
day,
like, like you got the to wear socks.
1972. What's it up?
Keen will be asleep as well, won't she?
Well, she says that she's just laying in the bed with the phone. She's got that thing on for clown, you're not ceiling.
On the projector.
Yeah.
What, the Spaceman one?
Yeah.
About 3 different projectors for the ceiling.
But she's gone to sleep anyway. She
Was Clan off for good now?
Yeah.
She got her tonight. She went to a park, kiddies park this afternoon. You know Marie, my friend? Her
Oh,
granddaughter's
yeah.
birthday.
What did you say about Kalana? Was she chatting away?
She went, how old is she? A lot of people saying, how old is she? I said, she's not 2 yet. Well, 18 for this month. She's talking lovely. You know, like that. Talking
Yeah.
away. From all.
She saw me, she went, hiya, uncle. She was getting it cat.
Everybody went, where's me auntie gone? Where's me auntie gone? She just gone to the toilet. She won't be a minute. Okay.
He'll be along soon, shortly, Tommy, I would imagine.
Who's that? Oh, Gary.
Gary says, where's my wingman?
He's about. He's hovering. I saw him out. He's about.
It's what different garden. Look at that. It's bloody good picture that on camera, isn't it? It's the colour of grass.
Neil, I've just thought, I bet you could make Tracy splint for a thumb, Johnny.
Yeah,
What, with my hot glue?
Hey?
With my hot glue gun on my welder.
Oh, I'm sure you could knock something together.
I'll
No,
put the 18 theme tune on and I'll get to work.
At 17, I broke two of my fingers. Didn't go to hospital. No, I'm done. I got 2 lollipop sticks, stuck them in fucking middle and put a bit of sellotape around it. Like that. I said, what are you doing?
That's literally what they do, though.
He went, if you go to hospital, so I said, I'm not going to hospital. I put a bit of lollipop sticks in. You know that white tape
When
you
you
get
fell
out, yeah?
that fucking scaffolding, you didn't fucking
Like that for
do it
like
with
4
some
weeks.
sellotape.
Couldn't move.
See, that's an idea. I bet you've still got some lollipop sticks, Tracy.
Yeah, put some more lollipop sticks in between them both. Put sellotape around it, it'll be all right.
He has got some bloody ice lollies, Johnny.
Yeah, well, then get some of them,
Yeah.
stick them on top here and put some tape around it.
The cheap ones that don't say walls on them.
Put one down to size. See you
See
later,
you later, Jason.
Jason.
See you later, Jason.
Bye, Jason.
Yeah, you just need one to support it underneath, one to support it on top, and then tape it up. Voila,
good
you've
work.
got the splint.
Oh, we could use some guitar
My
spares.
fingers look there.
There you go. You don't need no expensive splints. You've here's one I made earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two lolly sticks.
I've got about 100 garden canes outside.
You only need a couple of
I'll some-
lolly sticks.
Some flowers are starting to come back up again in that corner again.
Well,
They've been a bit late on the arrival.
oh, I've got these fucking weeds in my garden.
Oh, Trey, what's our garden like in front? It's like fucking. It's like.
I've
Honest to
bought
God.
some new solar lights and stuff.
No, I mean even flowers. There's flowers growing everywhere.
Oh,
Every
yeah,
fucking.
yeah.
So half of them haven't even come up fully yet.
Do you want a lot of it?
Chris is self-medicating.
I've put it over here. Do you know when you get like end of season where you get all like bulbs and all that reduced? I just want them
Yeah.
straight around me. I've never remember what's growing until they all come back up. But the bees are loving it.
Only problem is when they had one other night, kept me awake all night snoring. So wondering, I didn't wake up black and blue. I prodded him and poked him and elbowed him that many times. Yeah, I'll fucking knock something into place. Put it that way. He says she jarred me hip back into place. I says I'll fucking jar something into place.
I'm not having that. That's
How
fine.
many have you got?
Just this one.
Oh.
Jesus.
Did you drink some with a bit of Bacardi?
Hi,
Really?
Kath.
Hello, Kath. How are we doing?
Hi, my friend.
I like
Kath,
that.
look.
She says, hi, boyfriend.
Hi, bald-headed, slap-head husband.
I ain't got it.
So he's not bothered about those things,
Hey,
okay?
fully grown back mine.
Look like a little monkey.
Only because
Well,
I've been out
beard.
there fucking.
Last time he got his beard and had that big beard on his shade, he's fucking
Oh
there.
no,
You know what?
nothing like
You don't look like fucking.
that.
You don't like Papa Smurf.
Hey, did you know there's a new Harry Potter coming out? I'll just
Yeah.
audition.
Honestly, God, I used to Kathleen, we had that big beard on all white hair, and he
Maybe
turned on
double now.
phone. Fucking hell, Kath, look at that, Papa Smurf.
Hey, look, Richard.
Perfect now.
That beard is coming back into fashion now. The goatee. Look.
Yeah, the goatee, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was watching the thing and it says the goatee is coming back in fashion.
I'll say I've had my goatee for about 3 years, so I'm well up there with the fashion.
Yeah.
And why?
You don't need it.
Well, that's his illness, is that?
Yeah.
I've no problem with growing hair, that's for sure. I've got a full head of hair.
Oh,
My hair grows too fucking fast.
That's not much fuel in it.
Man, grows fast enough. I've had to put some hairspray on mine so it don't fall in my face.
Yeah.
Because I washed my hair and I thought
You don't know with the
I'll blow dry it.
Use wash and go, not wash and gone.
Just pull this over there.
Watch and gone.
I use the wash and shower gel.
baby.
That's it, I'm off.
That's it. No need for shampoo, Stuart.
No,
I
that's
just
it.
popped this up and hygiene it.
Hey, you just put your son in now. Why did you do that? That was a stupid thing to do.
I'm out now. Just meant to scratch my eye and fucking put myself in that instead.
Do you know them
Right,
pay?
I know.
What are you going to do with them?
Ah, Johnny, could you
What?
read my
No. Oh yeah.
Let me just put you on.
I can read it.
So low.
Put
Put
it
it
on,
up again.
Captain.
Roll, you try to kiss it at the end. Spark it up, take a puff and pass it to a friend. That's like
Oh, Cascades, fuck you. I'm smoking it to myself.
my jailhouse rock.
Well, Kath,
She done? She hasn't?
I've done well.
She hasn't at all. At all.
Barrick is 3 months old now, and I stopped smoking it 2 weeks before.
No, it's
he
4
was
months
born.
old.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's 3
well.
months.
3 months then. That's how long I've been ill.
Oh.
Took that for a bit.
I got polio a week. I fell a week before baby were born. And I've
Where's
just got
Clara?
right more or less now.
Oh. Do you want to be any part of being there with being jumping
I'm
all
getting better now, Kath.
over?
I'm getting my
It's
strength
a
back.
lot better now.
Eh?
It's very getting a lot better now,
Always.
Johnny.
I know, I can see it in his face. Not much. but-
Kalana's Spark Cat. Didn't you say that Keena had put a thing on for her?
Yeah, that space. Like, does the
Yeah,
universe.
That robot thing where,
Yeah, you've.
Projector.
projects the
got that
cosmos.
free different
She
one.
was asleep before I even left the bedroom.
She's got a big one that just looks like a full planet, but it still reflects abundance. It's got
Oh,
quite-
This party all afternoon. She was wanting a dummy. As soon as I got back, I won't give her it. I'm going to have some tea first. Then she had a little bath.
outfit count.
Uh,
Oh, look at my baby.
Oh.
She's my favourite.
Oh, you've got a picture of her?
I thought Keena were your favourite.
She's my favourite, you know. Oh my
Keith's
God.
favourite.
She went, climbed, jumped. All we
Oh.
need now is to learn to smoke
Oh.
with another mini car.
What do you think she is? She's going to be a good girl and not listen to you.
Oh, she said she wants a cat.
Lana.
No, she was saying Kalana's a mini cat.
No, she already runs
Oh,
around going
she
shit, shit,
wants
shit,
cat.
shit, shit. So we're not having it.
Well,
I
She
can't
pick
really
up
do
words
it to
just like that.
I'm doing it too early.
I didn't do it to fucking
Fucking
early.
did.
Well, I did, yeah, but I'm not going to put my hands up for it.
Yeah, she fucking did, didn't she?
Yeah, we're early, we're young.
She did it really, but she's not going to own up to it.
Really. My dad went over and started room in his mum's house, yeah?
Well, Ellie's first words to Stuart were, "You're a prick."
And he goes, that's what I asked you, Gail. He went, what did Christmas do, man? What did she want to take the fuck off and throw it in? Oh, she
He
did.
used to get
He's telling his little toddler, go get me an ashtray. Now, Kath says, get up and get it yourself. So she says to Haley, throw ashtray at Daddy. So she got on the ashtray, she threw it in. If he didn't have ducked it, it'd have hit him in the head.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me.
Supposed to be a role model to these youngsters.
But
Not
Kalana,
teaching bad habits.
she's very intelligent,
And a role
very
model.
bright. She can speak and a lot. So you have got to be careful if you say like
Say whatever.
Jeez.
you can copy and she'll say it.
On phone for the last couple of days. Go, when you coming over? When you coming over? I said, what to do? I said, why, where are we going? Are we going to the moon? Where are we going? Oh, we don't know yet. Decide.
Dior and Kira.
Oh,
Well, she misses you. She misses you.
well, you'll be coming over soon, won't you? So don't worry, love.
Going on holiday, aren't
Yeah, end of
Oh,
July.
And July, innit, yeah.
I've got
We're off in July. I'm glad we're off in July because it's all done in June is rain.
you? I'll give it over. It's not raining that much.
Oh.
We'll be back up to 26 by Wednesday. Oh, yeah.
That's all over here.
I'm thinking I'm well enough to start working on the car's bodywork now, Jeanette.
You're
I'm
well
enough for that now.
Yeah.
Think
Just
I'm
take
well
it.
enough
Take it slowly catch your monkey.
Well, I'm working on the wing first before I climb under it. No, I don't have to go
Still
under
loves
it.
you, Richard, even though you've
Yeah,
tried
yeah.
after and
Fucking flaws in me then, bitch.
So cute and innocent, doesn't she? Which is there.
but yeah, you know, he squirts water at her, he shouts at her, yet she still comes and loves him.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
but cats are loyal, though. They always have been. Even dogs, they're loyal.
Yeah, but dogs don't leap for it back at fucking telly.
I don't know. I did.
Wag your toes.
Have a look. Put your head back to the line.
Fuck's sake, we stick it
Yeah,
out.
it's there, it's there, it's there.
You know, my Benjamin, Jeanette, he used to
Yeah,
step back at the sofa and just look out a window like that.
Sweet.
Stop eating
I'll tell you what, anybody come to that gate, that would hit him off. Like a bullet and shot it, boom. there you go.
So like,
Hey,
I can't got
girlfriend's here, look.
see
Chase.
now.
Oh, he's walking off.
Yeah, I can't be asked.
Oh, my
It's little right, Richard.
He's firing up pigs,
Yeah,
mate.
you shouldn't have got my eyelashes.
I've always been
On my
like,
eyebrows.
don't join it middle.
Don't join it middle.
I'm getting plucked here. I got fucking camera on. Good job I didn't fucking unzip out, wasn't it? Only camera case, I'm wearing trackies.
So it was. Jeez, got some before again.
No, I put that there earlier.
Why?
Because I took it off.
Just put it over the chair.
No, fucking telling me I need a coat hook apparently. I told him what they
He
did
thought-
to my head.
He thought he'd blind us with his exceptionally white t-shirt, Tracy.
To say I battered dog and everything.
Yeah. Is that your Adidas one?
I don't know why, mate.
Dog got full treatment though. I bathed him, fucking fluffed him up like Tina Turner.
I'm doing know, little buddy. How'd you do it?
He's alright now actually. Now he's
He's on his own. We got his own medication. He's getting it from vets.
on jobs, he stick with his food. He's like that in the morning, you know. Come on, I need my next fix, man.
You know, in 6 days' time, Alpha's been gone a year in 6 days' time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
A year. The 12th of June. The day you the day she come to your house. Because you were going to, it was a Thursday.
Vets were talking as if Buddy wasn't going to last. But he's out.
So no, we'll just have to see how if he perks up or not. But he's an old dog. Fucking perks up. He's like limp for fucking 50.
Hey up, this is no word of a lie. Our biscuit more or less tells Chris, because he gives him half a paracetamol in the morning, and then after they've had the tea at night, he gives him another half a paracetamol. Right? And you can always tell he's following Chris wherever he goes. He's like this. When Chris goes into the kitchen, he goes into the kitchen. If he goes to the toilet, he goes, you know, and it's more or less him saying, I ain't had me other tablet yet, Dad.
Yeah.
Well, when I was
feeling it that time,
when I was younger,
he has these.
Just to rest that garden, he banged his hip on a little
He lays
pen
down.
post
It's
like
just
that.
some medicated drops for like arthritis.
That was it. After that, it got right, it got better, it was brilliant, it got him straight.
That's a stupid fucking car that drives around here. It's got one of them banging
And it-
exhausts.
And that was it.
It's ridiculous.
You see his legs going. He was bucking his legs. You know this?
It's a white Audi, and it's fucking never. They're putting these banger things on the exhaust. It's like fucking stupid.
It makes it backfire, though, don't it? to
Yeah,
some
and the
degree?
white
We
fucking,
do all,
you know.
do all here. See him over here coming down.
You see, we have it round here, and we think it's gunshots.
Yeah, it does. It sounds just like it, and he deliberately over revs it as well, so it does
And
it.
sorry, fucking exhaust. What the fuck do I want about your car for? Yeah, we know you're here, mate. We can hear you.
The dickhead had it attached to this old Fiesta about 6 months ago. Yeah, this bang, 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 and this old fucking banger fucking Ford Fiesta Mark II fucking drove past in
Good on.
tinfoil blue.
Let me go running. Fiesta Mark II, bloody hell,
This
that,
sounds ridiculous.
oh, they sound horrible. No, there's no need for it.
That shadow.
I mean, what do they gain by it? Nothing. You know what I mean? They're not gaining anything from it.
You know, it's all come down to. Remember them bloody Subarus? Because they had the same exhaust, but the one that's bad. But they're the same
It's just
exhaust.
the normal case, especially in a high-powered car. It's the excess fuel igniting in the exhaust, but
Yeah. Subarus used to have it.
stupid
don't they?
things to put on now. It is ridiculous, though.
I see what the way, John. I'm not lying, mate. His exhaust was that big, and it's actually wedged. You can see a piece of string. What he's done, he's moved it. It was his normal exhaust over here, and he's moved it across here. Oh, you go, oh, spit it here, twat.
You shouldn't put it on.
He sucks that
Oh,
inside.
allow man. Honestly, God.
Tommy says if it's an Audi, it won't be long before a similar noise is coming out of the engine.
Oh.
Oh,
But yeah,
it
we
might be that
we have
powerful.
it
It can
round
leave
here.
one of theirs at fucking lights, but end of the day, I don't drive like that. Can't be asked. What's the
But
point?
yeah,
in the Fiver just going 100 yards.
We often sit here, and we it being nice, Chris has got patio doors open, and he went, "Well, that gunshots." I said,
We get it
"No,
all day,
it's
all
one of them
night. though.
Stupid
Spain, though.
exhaust backfiring."
You know, if I could own a car, I could drive a car. I know what dipstick is. I don't put petrol, and that's about it. I'm tired.
You know more than me, then, Stuart. All I know is it's got a steering wheel and four wheels.
I could drive to that. I lost my license a long time ago. Now I put it back. I know what dipstick is. I know I put petrol in. I know I pump tyres up. When it comes to engine, I've not got a clue.
Is there anybody out there?
Like it might be sitting
Oh,
on-
you know, it's got a steering wheel. It's called driving it.
I've got my gun lovely inside, you know,
bothered
isn't it?
taking my test. I've never had a driving lesson, let alone took
A
the
lot of
test.
people know. A lot of people know.
Yeah, I got it all tidy for his housing inspection. They went, "Oh, nice kitchen," and fucked off. I'm like, "Oh, fuck's sake."
I'm going to get told off.
You know, because I've got a lot of stuff in this garden. I thought we were going to say someone that said, "Oh, lovely front garden, nice kitchen," and buggered off. Checked his ID and we're off. Because there is a lot in this back garden at the end of the day, isn't there? You know,
Oh, yeah.
more than your average council tenant.
Well, mine's almost done now.
Well, I mean, it's optimising space, though, isn't it, Johnny? I mean, because you've got young
Tidy, none of
child.
it's a mess. None of it's messed up at all.
That's what I'm saying. You've got a young child in ours, so they're going to want like trampolines and things like that. So
This is no bigger than a shed. In fact,
Well,
my
the
shed's
caravan, well, I want to go away with, then it ended up being his house, his little, and then outside,
a workshop.
then in a workshop, now it's just junk fucking yard.
Oh, we end up selling it.
The scrap
Yeah.
yard's sitting.
Yeah.
What?
I've cleared it all. I've had a scrap man
Oh.
in garden say that you can have that, and that. It's all gone.
Oh, there you go, then he's got rid of it. So he told him a scrap yard. But originally, it was supposed to go on, going out to go get bloody, onto the
Oh,
field.
no, that was the other one. We sold it because it had so much damp issues that I got
You
rid
know,
of it.
oh, yeah, of course it was. 'Cause, yeah, you had that one, yeah. I know you got that one, didn't you? And that one just.
Yeah. Well, the open side window and fell out. Fucking sold it window.
Oh, honestly, God. Oh, my little crazy. That.
I had to use Tracy's clothes prop, right? Make a new frame, get it all fitted, and get the window back in for. So she come back from shopping.
Where's that trophy one in there, Tommy? Remember the one you had in your house? The other one you got from Mum?
I said
that
to
soap
him,
you've got, you know.
where's my prop sock? And I'm washing out.
Got it.
He went, whoops.
Have you some of that soap? That soap you've got off your mum? That round one, like a round with like all leather with white and black on it.
Ellie had that in that flat, and then it just had to be left there.
That went in Johnny's house, into the caravan, then to Ailey's house.
Mum's house, me at my house, into caravan, out the caravan, into Ailey's, and then it had to, you know.
That was a nice soap for that.
Some Kosovo's probably sat on it now.
Yeah. That was a nice soap for that.
I cut one end off with a saw though to get it through caravan door.
Oh, yeah, that's really good. It was massive.
Way it
Oh,
come
man. It was,
In fact, it didn't even have a window on one side.
it went round like a big base with it. Honest to God. It's somebody's room.
I think this has turned out pretty good. So it's made out of pallets and stuff.
Yeah.
You just need. Oh, you took that grey stuff.
I looked at it. Didn't like it. It looked a bloody eyesore.
Did I-
Oh, did you put on roof, Johnny?
I put this foam stuff on one side and run out. And it looked a twat anyway, so I took it down.
You gone low again, love?
I know this chair's fucking knackered. It sprung a leak.
Yeah, since you've been sick.
I go.
Like
Like
it.
fucking Papa Smurf, like fucking.
Yeah, it took me ages to get that travel cot out of one bedroom into other. I turned up collapsing it.
Oh,
I said to Keena, why do you need her in here? Oh, I'll look after her. I shout, as long as I wake up and she's at side of me. Morning.
She won't say that when she wakes up at 6.
By that time she goes to sleep. Well, about 8:30. Quarter to 9.
She's missing her mum though. She keeps saying, "Mum, where's mum? Where's mum?"
Where's my mummy? Where's mum? I said, you'll see her soon. She's coming soon.
She's here on Monday.
It was early.
Yeah. Because she was supposed to come today, but she had to stay there to court.
Caught on Monday, the fucking cheeky twats.
No,
Well,
court
not, it's not the
today.
court's problem, but
Court today, the 9th.
Mm.
I mean, you know.
Yeah.
What today or yes, Monday? I can't
Yeah,
remember.
for-
Monday she has to go to court because she
Yeah,
didn't
for-
want to see Gilbert.
Yeah.
She's staying in there. And she'd
The
be on
panel.
video call. So she don't come out till 5 o'clock train.
is that about all the 2 kids then, Tracy?
Yeah, to see what's going to be happening with them. They're going to be in temporary foster care until Lily comes home.
Oh, yeah.
that chick to turn around and say, "Look, we know we've had these differences, but can't you work for us instead?" I said, "I'd rather French kiss Keir Starmer." That's what I said to her. Fuck
Well,
off.
come on, bloody hell. Why couldn't I come and stay with you? What's wrong
Why
with your
I'm
house?
asking us to work
You know
for
what I
them to do for is so then when we get the kids, but instead of I'll be working for social service with the kids, if you know what I mean.
Fuck off. I'd rather 2 glass.
But one of them's already said that it's not suitable. My house ain't suitable. There's not enough room for them. They need
Then
their
they,
own bedroom.
then they brought up my health as well. Now they're saying, "Oh yeah, but that was if you're going to foster them properly. If you work for us, that don't really matter." Fuck you.
You know what gets me though? Like, you think they want to keep it family. Families, wouldn't you? You're not in their own.
Really? She went, "Would you still?" I said, "No, so I'm no, love, I can't. I just can't do it." Says, "You've not got a lot of time now, love." I says, "Get yourself settled. As soon as you're out, I'll help you sort out a new place and that, and then get your kids." So you've done fuck all wrong, so there won't be any problem getting them. But you need to be settled with someone first, and your baby's all
Well, they're
settled.
going
as
to
well.
get her a place. We're just ready before she comes home.
Well, there you go.
But she'll need like a 4-bedroom house, won't she?
Yeah, for that
She's
many
got-
fucking kids.
5 kids.
You've not had about our son. Tell me, Tracy.
Pardon?
Yeah. You've not had about our son. Tell have you?
About
But-
Sky.
Yeah, I listen.
I had a little bit, but not at all.
Right.
I kept it to myself.
No,
We
I
can't have
don't mind. You know, there's Donny Tommy. I don't mind. You know, I'm
Bear in
not.
mind, you're on YouTube, Stuart.
I'll tell you what, though, if you're on private, like, put it this way, right? She's got to prove herself. And you know the boyfriend she had when she was having an affair behind Adrian's back? Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
right? Apparently, this guy has turned out to be a baron. I mean, a baron.
That's a surprise.
Yeah, no, yeah.
And You know, but she's got to now prove what she's doing.
What's going
She's
on?
still not gonna go off it, I'll tell you.
Yeah. You're Chantel.
You what?
You think she'd learn by her mistakes?
No, see, we come to my house last year, Thursday night, for weekend, went to Clayport's and that. She was having an affair. She ran at my house because she had an argument with Adrian. She ran at my house. What was she doing? Go phone a Belen boyfriend who's had an affair with. So when it all come out, while she came to my house, that affair with him in June. So you know she's doing up all the time, saying that she's going to that Martin's or whatever. She wants to go to his house. Or because she couldn't get
Well,
along
when
with
that fellow who she brought over, who picked her up when we lost Kelly.
Oh, yeah.
She was a friend, is going to pick her
Yeah.
up.
She was going to his house, said she was going to his house, and one of our Scottish ex-birds' house, she wasn't. She was going to his house in Seacroft. Then it all just came out. I don't know what it was.
Before we go in, do you think we need any more nautical stuff? Have we got nothing in there?
What?
Nautical.
What are you on about?
Seaside thing. Bathroom.
Richard blowing his mouth organ.
We have to not
Sucking on the organ.
Chips and stuff.
That means sucking on your organ.
Sucking on your organ.
Ship's wheel.
Johnny.
I said, you need these? Look, I got ship's wheel.
Yeah, when kids going
it's a
back.
nutcracker, that.
Let me have a look, see if I've still got it. Let me have a look, see if I've got it when it comes somewhere. I've got a clock like that, Johnny. The clock, yeah? All mahogany, with clock on, and a big shit wheel in the middle of it. Let me see if I've still got it in one of them cupboards upstairs.
Still got that.
If I bloody have it for me.
It's a bathroom, though.
You wanted nautical theme, I put 3 boats in there already.
We haven't even sorted it out yet.
That's all you need. Like a couple of fucking stickers on.
What's this big boats? I've never seen you big into boats and then bloody shit wheels.
We've got black and white tiles, so where the white tile is, I'm going to put these little anchors and lighthouses and shit. There you go.
Where's that come from? I've never known to be to fucking boats and shit wheels and bloody anchors.
Tuning it up, Richard.
There's a fucking massive boat there.
That's not going
Was she
back.
tuning it up?
I was just practicing a song on it.
I meant the
No.
seaside bathroom, not bloody shit.
That's a
room.
big
I
one.
got it up.
Oh, yeah.
I've been waiting for it. It's come from
Bloody
Spain.
hell.
Little bathroom.
You could use it as a shower curtain.
I thought you'd already got one, Richard.
Yeah, I didn't like it. It kept grabbing my moustache. I've got about 6 I've tried about 5 or 6 different ones, but they kept grabbing my moustache. But this one's curved at edges, so it doesn't grab anything. Whereas all the rest,
It's ergonomical.
all the rest have got like square edges, and they catch on
You
there.
saw that bloody shit, Tracy. That bloody energy.
They sound exactly the same, but they just fucking catch.
So I'm going to nick it from my Bacardi a minute ago, but I've changed my mind.
You're not
Oh, I don't want that in Bacardi.
They're not cheap. No, they're fucking expensive.
don't need a Bacardi.
Better get pissed and run that garden at the same time.
Well, with that. More than pissed, we've got it like that with bloody Bacardi in it. I can drink
That's
that.
not too bad. It's that other stuff you drink, isn't it?
Oh, I can't. I don't like it, mate. I don't know anybody can drink
Well,
that.
you want some of that that Richard has?
What?
Them electrolytes. Hey,
Yeah,
I'm
well,
here.
Hello, I'm Jan. How we doing?
That gives you a bit of oomph.
No, it's made it. Bloody hell.
It's like our vitamin C's that you drop in water, you dissolve them in water, but it's got electrolytes in it.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
I've seen some advertised on TV, and it's supposed to give you.
Better that. Could do with some of that.
Yeah.
I'll have to say Amazon. Might not get it delivered. Think about really been sent to be delivered.
That's where Richard got this from.
Amazon, yeah. Electrolytes. Can't beat electrolytes. I have a few drinks of that. I'm fucking sparks coming off me. I'm all right, that's.
You mean in the back it's down for me?
Yeah, I can do choo-choo as the trains go by, Tommy. I don't. But
the corner of the
A
back.
bit more advanced than that.
Like them got them little black ones on corner to put us shower gels on. Something like that, but stacks going up.
Yeah, well, I've got to do
This is what Richard has.
Product stickers, I can stick
I'm
them.
going to get a wallpaper.
Yeah, that's
Oh, yeah.
It's a start, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
That's it.
Are they the vitamins that you have?
The electrolyte sports drink.
Oh,
Yeah. The hydrate you faster than normal water, allegedly.
Yeah. Tommy, I nearly called him Yummy. It's 0 sugar, 0 calories, natural
Who
fruit,
cares? I'm poor.
found it up there.
reduces tiredness and fatigue.
Well, I'm not so sure about that, but it makes you feel like you're doing something right. That's all I can say.
Well, they've been delivered. Jack fucking wheelbarrow.
Can you play anything on the harmonica? I can play 1 or 2 tunes, yeah, Tommy.
You dissolve it in 750 mils of water, and there's 20 tablets in each tube.
Yeah, they have. They have. Bit
I've
touch
played
and
it for a
tell.
bit. This past week or so, I've had blisters, give me blisters on my lips, but I've got over it now. See that fucking cat then? Did you see that?
Yeah, straight over the top.
Problem is, as soon as I get up to intercept her, she'll be out. Oh, you're going to get it down here.
It's like, with Richard, as well as being on that diet, he goes to the gym 3 times a week, and it's to replace the electrolytes that when your body sweats.
Oh, yeah, I ain't got them neither. Slippers today I got from eBay, yeah? Go from Amazon. It's what I've just got now.
Yeah.
I'm going to the gym tomorrow as well, Sunday.
That's what my headphones supposed to be delivered. That wheelie bin. Not got them, so
Fuck's sake.
They're available in 8 different flavours: neutral, blackcurrant, berry, citrus, tropical, strawberry and kiwi, and pink grapefruit.
You could do something, Johnny.
How we doing? I'm my favourite.
Close it all up then.
What?
I'll go on for a bit.
What in here? I'm off in.
I've been
Okay,
on,
then, Johnny.
I got it. Got
Okay.
it.
Tracy, give us a thumbs up.
so I'll be on for a little bit.
Yeah, that. So don't forget to leave the thumbs up to it.
Give us a thumbs up.
She's staying on here. She's staying on for a while.
Yeah.
Mine isn't deep, so I'll
She's
see.
staying in.
Well, when it's gone, you can pour yourself a Bacardi and Coke.
Yeah.
That's where to begin.
I've got some vodka in now.
Don't be falling when you come out.
Well, no, because light comes on. Leave
Tommy
it be.
says, well, give us a blast, then we'll be like the X Factor judges.
Yeah.
I've got a trumpet in cupboard.
I'll have a man. You know the trumpet out, Tommy, and I'll get up my frog and we'll be away.
Yeah.
What are you going to play that?
I'll leave it in here.
Mate, what's
Hang on, I'll get the trumpet out.
Is that a code word, Johnny?
No, I've got one of them.
I know you have.
Hey, look at that. That's a classic advert. Look at that fucker. Look behind me. Look behind me. That cat. That is a classic advert for anti-cat mat. It's fucking lead on the mat.
Laying it, telly. It fucking lays on it.
It's got spikes and it's actually now sat on it in that unit. Can you see it?
All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
That fucker, Johnny.
Right for a £5.
Oh, it's all right.
It says it's missing a bit you're blowing. I said, oh, I'll figure that out.
The mouthpiece bit.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fully
it's having
functioning.
a trumpet.
All fully functioning.
Yeah, stick a bottle top on and just wedge it down and just.
Probably got it that
Yeah, I thought you said that you were going to do something when you come on to Jeanette's show.
It's the Rosetta 5. practice. Well, it's like a beginner's
Hello,
trumpet.
Mr.
Beginners.
Johnson.
It's got its original proper strap now.
How can you have such like a trumpet? A trumpet's a trumpet, isn't it? I mean, what's the difference between a professional and a non-professional? They're just a trumpet.
It has extra things on it,
right?
like little extra bits, and then everything. You know, like on the where you put your fingers, it's all adjustable on that on this as well.
Right.
Never mind saying that.
Extra bit on the
recorder.
You'll be able to do all that down on it on New Year's Eve and give us a do.
What do you think we're gonna do? I know what we're gonna do. I'll do it a different night. Oh, yeah. It's a moth going fucking.
I know.
Never play music, me. The talent just twang it. Twang, 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 that's it. Play my music.
When I was at school, all they'd let me play with wooden block and stick. Just hit it every now and then. They wouldn't even let me have triangle. I wear a block of wood and a stick.
I want a pair of them
Cymbals.
Just show that one you're Chris, don't we?
Cat thinks he can play fucking guitar now.
She's heard us on about musical instruments. She wants to play the tune.
She'll pluck on at strings and he'll make a jump.
I got some nice stuff.
I know you will.
He's up a fucking head, that cat.
Fucking is.
So I'm just shutting up the museum.
It's all right. We thought Mia were going to play us a tune.
I can get the look.
Amazon box now.
Yeah.
Amazon box.
Oh, really? Aren't you?
Also,
Down here.
because I got Specsavers in the morning.
Oh yeah.
Wait, you forgot about that, didn't you?
I forgot. Yeah. We sat here last night, Richard. And Chris looked at the clock and he went, "It's midnight. Our Callum ain't come down yet." So he says, "Well, I told you what were it you were watching."
He'll be watching porn. He'll be knocking one out.
Game Fest or summer. It were all about these new games and.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, she doesn't. She's not bothered about mouth organ, Tommy. Not bothered, are you?
You know that Rick at Darwin Auction sent me a picture of this cuckoo clock, and you like your clocks, don't you? So I sent him one back at the same fucking clock. I've got one. That one was Christmas.
I like cuckoo clocks, mate. I think they're all right.
Does she sing along? Tommy wants to know.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't like guitar at all. When guitar fella comes, I mean, I haven't seen him for a few weeks because he's got a new job, so it's been fucking hard work. But when he usually comes, she flipping disappeared and didn't come out until we'd
Yeah,
stopped.
she didn't like the twanging.
She didn't like twanging guitar, but mouth organ she don't give a shit about.
Mate, if you got that one.
I know, I thought his shit better not.
Oh, this count, I've only got 7 clocks in here. I don't know.
So what have they got at Darwin Auction? A cuckoo clock?
Yeah.
Exactly the same as what Johnny had got.
Go to bed.
Oh, can't go fucking mental, isn't it?
Cuckoo every
I
hour.
like a cuckoo clock. I like cuckoo
Sit
clock.
right next to opening like that, Richard.
Waiting
fucking
for-
dog to run.
Waiting for Beard to pop out.
Yeah. I like
So he
cuckoo
sent me a
clock.
picture of it when this is right up your street, this Johnny Five. I went, oh, that's nice. So I sent him a picture of one back. Mine's almost identical to that one.
You have to wind it up, or is it battery operated?
No, the proper chip, well, the modern day chain driven ones.
Right.
You set it all on that, the same.
Yeah.
But it's electronic pendulum, do you know, with 2 magnets?
Oh, yeah.
There's a-
Time though, have they?
Huh?
None of them have got right
It's only because I haven't wound them all. You know, about the time I wound this lot up, fucking every time I come out.
The mum has it for every hour it does, so at 12 o'clock, fucking hell, it's a right racket.
When you're going upstairs or down.
We,
Oh. Fuck that one.
oh,
last
yeah.
week's next tomorrow. Alright, I mean,
We used to have one of them cameras
what time?
for kids.
12:15, that's why I got bed now.
I think Chris would have one. Of
No, I know what you did with it. I know. When
Yeah.
kids talk,
Another one. Excuse me.
a couple as well.
Do you want to sit in and look? Catch you all in a bit.
It's not.
In a bit, Johnny.
Upstairs, though.
I'll be in chat. But I'm just...
Are you downloading that Splitgate tool?
Unless you go.
I don't know. You haven't downloaded anything. I'm going to do my downloading tomorrow.
I
Only
saw it.
one I've downloaded so far is Star Wars.
I saw it
Everybody
in Game Fast, so I thought, oh, I might give it a download.
What is
When
it?
I set me the PlayStation up
Yeah.
tomorrow, I'll be rocking.
I saw it on Game Fest, so I thought, oh, I might give it a go.
How long are you going to be at?
Ooh.
Upstairs, what about?
Tommy says he was giving a cuckoo clock by an old friend. Oh, I can't. I couldn't be doing with him going ooh every half an hour and every
My
hour.
mum, she went to
Unfortunately, my cuckoo clock is agoraphobic. It won't come out.
You're right, list.
I
My
don't
mum
know.
went to Black Forest in Germany and she bought three. She did 3 cuckoo clocks.
No, it doesn't.
That's where cuckoo clocks originate from. The Black Forest in Germany.
Richard, you might
Right, I mean, not-
like that Summer Game Fest. That
Yeah.
might, Richard might be into it.
No, that's better. Oh, so that-
Oak, they are all solid oak.
What you're adjusted, Stuart?
No, I mean, I don't know, but for some reason his chair's not really getting uncomfortable now. I paid about 100 quid for it and I've just put a really cushion behind it. I was sitting back and I thought, bloody hell. I don't know what's wrong with it. I paid 100 quid for it about a year and a half ago. And it seems to drop bloody thing down.
It's retro. You know.
I don't know.
Hey,
just-
Jeanette,
What?
when you can't be asked painting something, you call it retro. She's saying, I want to paint that lighthouse. I said, "Oh, it's retro." Only because the other one's bright white and that one's like fucking dragged through a hedge brown.
It's got the ye oldie look.
Easy as like a lock.
Yeah.
To it. Like been round the boot sale for 10 years and nobody wanted to buy it except me.
I just can't believe that.
I tell you what, I've started watching as well on. Is it that really?
Really, yeah.
The repair shop.
The repair.
Oh, I can't watch it all the time. All the time.
The amazing things that they do, and it's not just, you know, but they were doing this. They were doing this repair. I think to a like, you know what, like a Moses basket.
Yeah, I've seen that one, yeah.
And it's the one with woven
Yeah.
reeds in, and she'd put a new part in it, and to make it blend in with rest of it, she like had to. I don't know exactly what she put on it, but it was something to make it blend in with, you know, the old part of the you know, well, they call them bassinettes or something, don't they? But it was like a Moses basket, but it was
I'll
a
tell you
really
what,
old one.
I can't believe how well they do. Honestly, I have seen some amazing things they've done with old cars, old record players, everything.
You haven't seen last one. Well, you should catch up.
Yeah, I mean, even Tommy says it's a great show, but you know, I've sort of just got into it, you know, and I mean, it's something like other week, you know, one of these tin merry-go-round horses, but it were like
I've seen that one.
they put coin in it.
Yeah, I've seen that one. All horses, half horses in the little things that go up top to. Oh, I don't know. So what? They don't even charge you for that. All for free.
But yeah, I mean that was sort of parts of it. They took it right back to bare bones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you don't want to paint it like it and make it look like brand new. You want it to look
like it was.
Yeah. And it's amazing the stuff that they do.
Well, I don't know if you've seen him, but it's a guy who's got like a bowlish head, glasses, and he's the one that works on all the mechanism and all clocks and shit. I'll tell you what.
Don't you have 2 pair of glasses on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean now, yeah.
He's the one, I swear to God, that man. And you know something? You don't get about the problem. They don't charge him nothing for it. They do it all for free. Nothing to charge, they do it all for free.
Yeah, when I first started watching it, I thought, What the fuck's he doing with 2 pair of glasses on?
He's got his Loma glasses. He's got this where he can see bloody.
But
Inside.
then, you know, they it will look like looking at mechanisms and
Yeah.
cogs and replacing.
Oh,
cogs.
I'll tell
And
you
I
what.
thought, now I get it.
I've
It's
seen.
you know the
Honestly, I have seen that man do some right stuff with anything. Anything to do with clocks, mechanism with little. He's doing one. I know one-hand bandit. You might not come see yet. A one-hand bandit don't work with mechanism, and it's all stiff, and it's all. You know, he comes like coins. You put them in, that's all gone. All the wheels have gone. He strips it all apart and puts all originals.
But yeah, same as I say, I haven't been watching it for long, and I've sort of, previous to that, I've sort of watched it intermittently,
Yeah.
and I'm thinking, fucking hell, you know, some, you know,
Oh, yes, amazing.
the clients or the people that bring stuff in are gobsmacked.
Yeah,
The stuff that they can do.
I've seen do all sorts with all war things, bloody all sorts. I like Kathy watches all the time.
Shall I tell you one that I watched? Can you remember in East End they used to, I think it was something to do with a fish market or something, and it was this old leather hat, and they put the crates of fish on this hat.
Yeah, I know.
Carry it.
So they can carry it on the red.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Well, what they're going to do with that? But do you know something? It was absolutely fantastic when they'd worked on it.
Cheers up.
Good.
Hey, up.
Definitely be snoring tonight. But yeah, and I'm thinking, it's a worn old leather hat. You know what the fuck they're gonna do with that? But when they're done, it were absolutely.
Hey, do you know, I'll make you laugh. I went to Aldi the other week to get Keena a new rucksack when she went on residential. When he gets back in the car, he comes out. Johnny's never seen that woman there, you know, because she was a foreign woman, wherever she in a thingy. She had 2 carrier bags, obviously, and I'm not kidding you. Johnny will tell you she had a crate of 24 bottles of water balancing on her head, walking up the street with water on top of her head, and she had 2 carrier bags. Obviously,
I presume she was African, was she?
Probably
she must
what?
have been a foreign lady, yeah. But she had the water, you know, little bottles of water. But it was a biggish crate in a
I don't know how they can do all that big. I
And
could
she had it just balanced on top
Oh,
of her
yeah.
head.
yeah.
Big bloody pots on the head and all
Can you
sorts.
imagine?
I know.
Hello.
But it were like an old leather hat, and it were like a flat top. And I think they used to wear. She says her granddad used to wear it. I think at fish market, and they like pile crates.
This is from Lancashire. Yes, she might be, Tommy. With one or two, I've got 1 or 2, just a couple of doors up here. I haven't seen them walking around with pots on the head yet. But
Still down there, down in Beeston, they carry all sorts on the red, don't they?
wow.
The same as Tommy said, there's such a broad range of skills. You know,
Yeah.
there's a woman that does
Wobbly,
sewing.
that wobbly look.
Yeah. Well, as soon as they start
Fucking hell,
walking,
feel like
they
that.
start putting stuff
A
on
big
their head.
crate on her head of water.
As soon as they start walking as toddlers, they must start stacking stuff on their heads to get them used to it.
Johnny's in chat now.
Yeah, he
Do you
said
remember
about
Johnny last
Marco.
week was that woman with water balancing on her head?
Tommy said, "Where's she from, Lancashire?" I must honestly say, I've not witnessed anything like that round here.
No, that's the first.
It's all about that burglary.
We've a family who live just 3 doors
Talk
up
about
here.
goers, play
I was
music.
And they're all
like
like I say, Spain from Africa, somewhere like that, you know. In fact, the mum's quite easy on the eye, to be honest with you.
Well, we've got next door but one, other side of Ivy, where Poppy used to live, they Turkish or something. I ain't come across them because obviously I don't go out all that often, but they always cook late at night.
Oh,
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
They always cook late at night because we can be sat here and Chris will have door open so cats or Biscuit can go out for a pee, and you can smell, aroma or whatever they cook. And I'm thinking, God, it's a bit late to be eating something at this time of night.
Yeah. My next door neighbour here, every Sunday morning, he must have an English breakfast, and his kitchen backs onto my bathroom. So when I go for a pee, all I can smell is eggs and bacon and sausages in my bathroom. I'm there having a piss with my tongue hanging out. Thinking,
I bet it's we're on your diet and whatever.
oh, it's a killer.
I'm going to say it must kill you to smell.
Oh, it smells so good. It does. Bacon sauce, and he does it every Sunday morning.
What do you say?
No, Richard's on about where his bathroom is.
Oh, his bathroom. I can smell
And
it in
it's
my
every
bathroom.
Sunday morning, and every Sunday morning he must cook a full English breakfast because he says he can smell bacon and.
It's always in bathroom because his kitchen is at the other side of the wall of my bathroom. So whatever he cooks, wafts in, does the smell. And every Sunday morning he must do a fry up. I get up for a splash, and there it is.
Tommy says you'd wonder how they're not all the size of leprechauns with all that weight squashing down on them. They used to it. They start them at a young age, Tommy. And it's like it strengthens the neck muscles as well.
Yeah. Oh, they're like the wild women of Wongo. They can carry out. Hello, Joelle. How are we doing?
Joelle.
You're walking slow, Jet. You're walking fast.
Got the Ethiopians there, same, aren't they? They carry fucking bucks of fucking rice on their head. Water. Fighting for a tow truck to come out.
Yeah,
got about 20 buckets of fucking rice on their head.
Yeah, some as I say, these is I think. Well, I'm not for sure. I don't know for sure that they're Turkish, but I think they're that. But they always cook late at night.
Why?
You always tell Turkish. They always have a necklace on with a blue stone on it. Always.
Yeah.
It's a Turkish thing.
Is it? Amjad, is it still Eid? Because there's like fireworks going off.
Should be.
Oh, he's gone. He's went in to go Eid.
It's a good
Am
job.
I eating?
It's a good job. I had biscuits, good mutton, just off with climbing walls by now. He's panting. I think he can hear him.
I used to know a guy. His parents used to make him fast and he turned around and used to tell me, Stuart, what? I need a bacon sandwich. Well, you don't fucking eat, mate. No, I need a bacon sandwich. Making bacon, all sorts, eggs and...
I won't do it.
No, I don't want to do that. I want to grow up to be normal. I don't want to fast.
But it's certain. How can I put it? Certain religions. And look at them with all them rings on the neck. Them with rings on the neck. I've seen them when they've took them off and the neck's about that big.
That's it. And they're the best friends to have them because they'll always stick their neck out for you.
But apparently, from what I can gather, because of the religion, each year they put another ring on, if you know what I mean.
So if they live to be a ripe old age, they're like a bloody giraffe.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? I
think you get them others that stick a dinner plate in their bottom lip.
God.
I'll save them.
And a bone through nose.
Oh dear, they've got these big plates.
Dinner plate in bottom lip, a bloody great bone through nose. Yeah. I watched a documentary, right? A documentary, and it was called The World's Worst Airports, and he was a guy, and he had to land in this jungle on top of like a mountain. And men, all they wore were like a horn on their willy, and it stuck uphill, and they used it to store their roll-ups in, the whole end of horn. Yeah, they had roll-ups shoved in end of horn. That's all they wore, just a horn slotted over their willy, and other end of horn, it had an hole in it, and they had the roll-ups and tobacco in horn end.
My God,
unbelievable.
I mean, there's some tribes in Africa, they don't wear nothing, and you can see them all doing this, and women's.
I would have knocking out about 10 fucking big knocking out into the fucking knees.
Oh yeah, I watched a few documentaries on YouTube. There's a guy who goes around all these places, and when you visit the village, you have to visit each of the women for the night to be accepted and all this business. So you're there for a couple of days just servicing them all before they decide whether you're a friend or not.
And I got about 20,000 kids.
So he's got to go round every woman.
Oh yeah,
Every
yeah,
woman.
round the hut in the village, and all the women check him out to make sure he's a performer. You know what I mean?
That's why they get so many kids. Got about 20,000 kids hanging around, isn't there?
No water of food, but they can reproduce. There's no problems there. Firing them out like fucking Smarties.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Are you moving there, Richard?
I certainly wouldn't mind visiting one of them villages just as a one-off to see if I could be accepted. I'd go for a long weekend.
Yeah.
Do you think you could fit them all in a weekend?
I'm going to be like that glamping pod in Scotland, but with a bit more action.
That'd be right up Richard Street, going from a different woman every night.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I could manage that. Well, I'll certainly try anyway.
Do your best.
Yeah.
Give it my best shot.
Yeah. Isn't it strange though how different cultures do different things? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It's fascinating.
Oh, it's crazy,
They
man.
can have more than one wife, can't they?
Oh, what?
They can have multiple wives.
Loads of wives. They have wives in different villages.
Oh, hang on a minute. Let me answer this. 2 seconds.
No, Tommy, this place I was watching, all the supplies came by plane once a week, and this guy used to deliver it in a little plane down into their thing, and it was just a make-do runway.
Well, it was part of
The guy who was delivering it, he was frightened stiff because they were them tribes that eat humans, you know what I mean? I forgot what they call them.
Tommy says, where did they get the tobacco? Do they nip down to local Tesco?
No, he delivered everything they needed. He delivered the supplies once a week. What do they call them? They were cannibals, you know what I mean? They ate their own and all this business.
But yeah, it's very eye-opening what some of these tribes, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I watched one other night, and they approached this guy, this reporter. He come across in his little boat, dinghy, whatever it were, towards the shoreline of this tribe that's never been visited, and he got so near it, flipping spears just started coming out at forage. So I think we better turn around. Well, they're having none of that crap.
I was going to say.
Right, spears.
I was going to say if they were coming towards me, I'd say turn round, Clyde.
Correct. There you go. Joel, Johnny Umbongo.
Yeah. And especially if it one of them inflatable dinghies.
Correct.
In the morning.
You know what I mean? It only takes one of them to pierce the thing, and you know, they're kippered, aren't they? You know.
Yeah.
Down like a ton of bricks. Right. Turn round. We Ofskis. I know where I'm not welcome. Yeah, you know what I mean. It's amazing. You know, they survive. Even though some of the things that they do are very primitive.
Oh yeah.
They still survive. You know what I mean?
Go to Peru. They have fried guinea pig for breakfast.
Fried guinea pig.
Guinea pigs are a delicacy in Peru. Guinea pig.
Oh, yeah.
I just suppose it's one of them circumstances where any meat's meat, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Peru, they eat guinea pig.
You know, it's a case
Well,
of.
You want Tracy?
Johnny, nice place you've got there, Miss N.
You know, it's
Nice with all these.
it's
She's in
what
the
they
sun.
call
She's in the summer house.
survival of the fittest. I mean, you know what I mean? Needs must.
Fried cockroaches and scorpions and all that shit. Ugh, can't beat it. Put it down your neck.
No, I'm afraid that's not for me.
Hey up, Kath, how we doing?
She's sitting in the mastermind chair.
How we doing, Kath?
By women.
What?
This channel's getting took over by 3 women.
Do you want me to go and leave you all to it?
He's in a call.
No, you're all right, Richard.
Are you sure?
He's on about flying to Congo.
Richard.
The only way they accept you into the tribe is you've got to go around servicing all women.
Yeah, you're gonna wear only gotta wear a grass skirt.
Yeah. And an horn over your todge.
Yeah. Dirty great rhino oil stuck on end of your packet.
Yeah.
To keep your roll ups in. If you don't smoke, you can put a vape in it.
I'm going to say, do you think your vape will fit in one of them horns, Richard?
Yeah. Think of something.
I don't know what you're going to do when it needs charging.
Yeah.
You know. You're buggered there unless you buy a power bank.
Yeah.
You've still got to charge a power bank up somewhere. Yeah. But, yeah, strange old world, isn't it? You know what I
Bloody
mean?
is, I'm
Strange
sure.
old world.
I'm sure.
You know, we've got all the creature comforts, you know, with Wi-Fi and there's houses and central heating and electricity and everything. And they sort of back to basics to the, you know, still living primitively, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Johnny says, celebrity squares.
Oh, yeah.
Take the Jackery with a solar panel for that. Take
Hey.
the chance of price them Jackeries, but yeah, bloody hell, they're not cheap.
Yeah, but the gold plated of the, you know, solar panel thingamajigs. I've heard of them. The best of the best,
Yeah,
apparently.
they're not cheap.
Oh, like that building.
But yeah, you know what I mean. We, you know, this is the thing. You take so much for granted the way we live, but you go back to them and they lead the most primitive of lives. You know what I mean?
Just get up every morning, just roll out of bed. You don't need to do that because you've already got your grass skirts on. Nip across the way to Mud Hut and see who needs servicing that day, see whose turn it is.
Take your spear and take her a bit
yeah.
of fish with you while you're going.
Yeah.
One bloke, 3 potty women. Cheers, Johnny.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right, next week. Thank you for that, Dave.
It makes a change.
It's you know, I must say that. Yeah, no,
Normally in it on her own, isn't it? We're surrounded with all men.
Yeah.
You know, and in a mud hut with a fire in the middle of the room.
Bloody hell. That's bad, isn't it?
What?
They've got a thing over here. Hang on, one sec. Oh, look. They've got a thing over here called County Notice Board. Yeah?
County notice board.
County Notice Board, and somebody, a lass that I know, you know Shelley Tracy? Shelley Graham? You know Shelley Graham? Him?
Yeah.
His daughter has on his County Notice Board, and she says, does anybody know a lad called Stuart Mullins? As I've got a parcel for him, 2 parcels for him, come to my address. So Abby says, yes, I know Stuart. So she's tried tagging him. So now I've got an headphone set coming tomorrow free of charge. I've got the one I paid for that now getting refunded to me. So I've not paid. I've got 2 sets of headphones that I've not even paid for.
So you've tracked that, managed to track down, or somebody managed to track you wayward headphones.
Because it's like a thing, kind of noise board. It's like, like that.
I know what you mean. Yeah. It's like a wooden thing.
Yeah, group thing.
Yeah, we adore.
Anybody know like Stu Mullins at number 5 London Close? And Abby's gone, yes, I do. It's called Annetta, but I'm sure I've heard that name before. A Polish woman.
So now he's going to get 2 headsets and a refund and not have to pay for nothing.
Nothing. And my slippers coming home.
I thought Johnny was.
Can have a play, can't she?
I thought Johnny was, and I've always said that if Johnny fell in shit, he'd come up smelling of roses, but it must run it family.
Good. I told him straight today. I went, look. I said, look, listen to me. Are you Polish? Went, yes. Right. Listen to what I'm going to say to you right now, love, yeah? I have not received a parcel. My door, I was just about to watch football. 4:30. And you said it got delivered at 25 to 5. So I went, yes. I went, no, because my wife was in the kitchen. I know. Oh, no. I'll tell you what it is, love, yeah? Yeah, they send me a replacement out. Oh, no, I said, is there a replacement out? I said, plus, I want to know the driver that's supposed to deliver his parcels because I want to put a complaint about him.
So that about them getting damaged in transit's a load of bullshit then. In other words, they didn't know where to put the
damaged in transit.
Get on the phone, I said, it's a liar. I did it to Johnny.
No, it's a load of bullshit about them being damaged in transit.
Then I got a message earlier saying a full refund, got damaged in transit, a full refund will be processed in your bank 2 to 3 days. Well, yes, and now it's fucking someone delivered it.
And now we're finding out off of somebody else. It's being delivered to somewhere else.
Tell you.
This is what I'm saying. He once did it to Johnny. I can't remember what he ordered, but he ordered something and some stuff come and a couple of days after other stuff come. But then he went, no, it ain't come. And I'm going, why? What's up?
Listen, but RJ said she's going to message me when she finds out.
Yeah, and a couple of days after it being delivered somewhere or it was broken, so they ended up
more jam than Heartless, Stuart.
Well, I told him straight.
Yeah, Johnny did. He got a phone carrying on with him.
Listen, bring it up on phone because this is what they sent me.
You see, at end of day, they make some bullshit up about it on being damaged in transit because they don't know where the fuck they are. In other words.
But none of my stuff
and the driver can't remember where he's delivered them to.
It comes from Jane.
Or, the driver's took because he's delivered them to the wrong address.
Yeah, and he's panicked. Well, that's why, twat.
Amazon didn't fetch any of my stuff, did they?
So did you say there's more than one parcel?
There's 2. Pyramid slippers, what's supposed to go from Amazon at the same time, but they come from eBay, but they go from Amazon. There's 2 parcels.
And your earphones.
And my earphones. But I'm getting you set tomorrow, free of charge.
Kathy, you could have a pair.
Hey, they're all right, I know. I'm just trying to read where.
There's somewhere in there you got that much shite on it.
No, it's not. It's just.
But I remember him doing something like that to Johnny.
Well, something about transit.
Not so long back, Bria had a parcel and it was supposed to got there like before 10 p.m. that night. And then she got this message, sorry, we're running late. And I said to Bria, I bet any money you get it the next morning. And she did. Mm-hmm. It's basically when it's on the van and they've run out of time and, they can't deliver it, then they take it back and it'll be delivered next day.
Fucking idiot.
You start looking, you could have ended up with flipping 120 nappies.
What about?
Adult nappies.
Adult nappies.
I've got 2 boxes. I've got a box on top of there and a box on top of my fridge.
That is crazy.
Adult nappies.
Which you hadn't even ordered, but they
And
were
they,
delivered.
they just came to me. To my mum's. She said, "What have you ordered?" Now I said, "I'm ordered bugger all."
Yeah, that's what I've got, Jeanette, earlier on. Can you see that?
No, not really. Just the screen's too bright.
You
Oh.
need to turn that down.
Hold it near it
Hey.
near it to the camera, and it'll adjust itself. That's
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Can't write
Fucking
you.
shit.
can't
I
read
mean,
what it
I've not
says.
got fucking supervision.
X-ray vision.
Oh,
Just read it
that's
to
all
us.
Just read it out. Do it what it says.
Catherine, you're fucking better read that.
right. I can't see that.
Right, it says, I write to confirm that your process of a refund of amount of £32.99 order, blah, 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 whatever. The amount has been created into your bank account. And then it says, we're sorry it got lost in post. We're sorry it got damaged in transit. For the refund in 45 working days.
They say that when they don't know where it's gone, in other words.
I'm not bothered.
They don't want to look stupid and say, well, driver fucked up and he's delivered it to wrong address.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They sort of trying to save face and say, well, it's,
Damaged.
it's damaged or it's disappeared in transit. Want it to.
I paid £32 for them headphones. All powerful headphones, really powerful headphones. Paid 32 quid. I've got a refund plus 2 headphones.
Spare pair, just in case.
And what I'll do, my slippers came from eBay. I might phone that guy up and say, I've not received my parcel, mate.
Still ain't got the boss.
I'll get a refund back off him.
Is she asleep, your cat, Richard? Mia?
She's right here at the side of me. Just
She won't put Amazon, no, Jeanette.
on
They
it.
don't take photographs. They don't have
Honestly.
signature. They just dump the parcels anywhere. They don't kind of shit.
She stopped
That's
in nonsense tonight. I'm open.
I'm not gonna say I've received it. Fuck off.
Well, they don't know.
Exactly.
They ain't got proof that you hadn't received it. You know what I mean? And you hadn't received it in sort of, in
Well,
terms. You hadn't received it.
But I've
It's
heard this.
not been delivered to your address.
I've heard this about before, and I'm sure she lives down there. You know where Kelly lives, Tracy? You know where Kelly used to live?
Oh, yeah.
I think she lives in that next street from Kelly's. So,
Michelle?
No, not Michelle. It's Lila called, is it?
Oh,
Lila.
she
How
is
the
what she
fucking hell can you have
is.
Lila Grove, right? I bet it's Lila Grove. I'm sure it's the net down there. How can you number 5 Lila Grove to number 5 Blundell Close? How the fucking there on Brittany?
Somebody can't read the sat nav, obviously.
They're called
Yes.
police. We don't understand. You wouldn't fucking stand out. You don't tell
I
gyros.
mean,
Payments.
I must be honest with you. I mean, me and Richard have. Oh God, I hate to think how much I've spent.
Can I do?
Oh,
There's
great.
only been odd glitch every now and then. I mean, I ordered some other day, Tracy.
I've spent over 25,000 with Amazon over the last 5 or 6
I don't know
years.
something. This is the first time I've had a problem with them. No, a few people said delivered it.
The taller as well.
Oh yeah. They said
But we
delivered it.
like weigh it, with my arthritis and whatnot.
Yeah. I never can seem to work them things out.
Oh, I must have spent some money on fucking Amazon.
See, it's even got like things that you could put it on your bowl, put your flour in, and then sieve it.
Last time I had a sieve like that, Jeanette, Johnny used it to get fish out of fish tank with it.
Yeah.
So I said, you
Right.
can't using that no more to sieve my flour, but it's been in fish tank.
We're trying to get a fish out a little fish net.
No, he used my big sieve, like what?
Yeah,
Jeanette's just
well,
got
surprised.
That's exactly what you use them for. Getting fish out. I used to do the same when I had a fish tank. Or you can them out with a bloody sieve. It was
I
miles easy.
Well, we ain't got no fish, so there's no fear of Chris doing
Just
that.
into a corner and say, come on, you.
I had a fish tank, 6 foot fish tank. I swear to God, the most biggest mistake I ever made in my life.
What a mistake.
It was a mistake. Clean the fucking out.
Took ages, didn't it?
I'd like a fish tank, but I couldn't have one with this fucker. Jesus Christ. I'd get up every morning, there'd be
We
fish
can't
flapping
them
around.
next morning.
That's why, Stuart,
Nothing.
you have a catfish.
Oh, you know,
They
Catherine,
they
what
grow
is it?
massive, they
They
do.
clean your tank for you.
Yeah.
When I used to work at Crampins, there was a guy there and he had a big
yeah.
fish tank, and he says, I keep buying all these little neon tetras and they're fucking disappearing. I said, what do you mean they're disappearing? He says, they're disappearing. They're gone. I said, well, what's going on? He says, come round and have a look. He says, if you sell it, I can put 20 in one weekend. And he says, by middle of the week, they've gone. And I went round to his house and he had a fish tank there, and in corners a dirty great big Oscar sat there. I said, you're taking the piss. I said, have you ever seen an Oscar fish? They're massive. With a big gob of fish just swimming to its gob and it eats them. I said, that's where your fish are going. That's eating them.
Yeah.
Oh, the big gob in it.
Oh, yeah, they're called Oscars. And they just, anything that, like, they sit there with their mouth wide open and fool them into thinking they're a cave. And so fish go in and then they shut the gob.
That's it, nice fish there for my dinner. Better than food.
I kept my fish
that-
anyway. We kept his fish and put them in a little tank in the kitchen.
Ugh.
I used to have a big tank and it had all sorts in it. But
Yeah, that's size on them, look.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
big ones.
all the
No,
big buggers.
Got fish.
no.
They come in all different colours, but they're massive.
I used to have
Listen.
elephant fish in mine with like
Listen.
long snacks, black and white with big long snackaroonies.
Oh, yeah.
There's no pets good in my house.
They look a bit like
That one.
Oh, you know, there's no more pets. We're not pet for.
I said, usually there's no pets.
well, what they called, Richard? Them
What?
prawn. Oh,
We're not
prawns.
pets, I'm good a while.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
You know,
Angel
the fucking
fish,
monkey.
I mean,
Idiot.
the guy here, look at the size of that.
Rammies.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Have you heard this today?
Like that, don't you?
Have you heard this today?
They dress them up, you know.
I want a monkey. Because he made a monkey dressed up in a little skirt. And she wants one away. Fucking monkey. Yeah. Don't tell me about like a fucking dickhead going.
Oh, they just stay
I don't
tiny.
care. Fucking out with a fucking monkey bouncing around my fucking house.
I'll have to have it.
You don't have it bouncing around your house, you have it in a little cage.
What a fucking
Isn't
kid.
it illegal to own a monkey?
I don't
You've got to
know.
have a
Well, you
license.
can own them now. Not in this country now. You used to be able 2 years ago.
I'm down in April.
Huh?
Well, you can have them
You've got
now.
to have a license.
It says Oscars will often lay claim to an area of the aquarium and will be very aggressive towards other fish, encroaching on their newly established territory.
Yeah, they tend to sit in a corner,
Yeah.
act all innocent, and just sit there with a gob open, and then that's it. They're big. Yeah, big size, Joel. You're right. Big size.
Hi, Scrapping Irish, how are you?
Right,
Hello,
Stephen Irish.
Scrappy Irish.
Them papers there.
Big fish.
Oh.
It does say you can keep them with similar sized fish.
Yeah. Look at him, can they? It's bloody on it small, isn't it? I don't know something. So remember that pond we built in Kelly's Garden?
Yeah, she had a lot of fish, didn't she?
Well, just
They were all big
the
deer.
pond's still there. The pond's still there, but none of the fish are dead.
Two looking dogs, that pond.
No, trying to kill one.
Well, they didn't kill it, but you know what I mean.
Oh, little Millie. Bless her.
They're going,
Did dog
Yeah.
go in pool or something? Some pool or something?
Yeah, little Millie. She went in, and I she's gone because Milo, no, because Milo, what she had, I used to jump on top of the pond. You know where the thing is, like that ledge. So
Yeah.
Millie one day, George let her out. Thinking, she's quiet. Little 2 hours she was. So he went, where's Millie? Has he gone out? So Joe's gone round. No, he's not gone anywhere. He's only goes to the pond. He's only keeps swimming in the pond. What she's done is she jumped in, couldn't get back out, and you can see the scratches where she's trying to scratch to get out.
Yeah.
Nobody will get off. And so
She's only got a little tiny thing, isn't she?
so talk like that, what, bless her. But
Yeah.
don't blame Milo for that.
No, I blame them for not.
No,
looking at
no,
that middle.
Melanie used to go there. She never used to cheer it. Milo used to jump up and go, hey, you can't get up, can you? Yeah, she's got up. She sprung up and she's gone straight in and couldn't get out.
Oh, they didn't know me then, did they?
No.
She could jump up and go anywhere.
Oh, no.
Um,
Nah, she wasn't. I mean, she could jump anywhere, but I think when she jumped in, I think it's just scared of fear and she couldn't get out. Well, like,
Got a bit of water.
you know,
in
that fell,
back.
you know, like a bloody like, sheet put in with ponds,
Yeah.
pond sheet, all that. So that was like, water's coming down here like that, and pond felt coming over like
Well,
that.
it's been empty,
So
isn't
she's
it?
trying to get out and she couldn't.
Bless her.
Oh, valuable one.
Gone back to its owner.
Yeah. They're both gone now, Marlo and Millie, haven't they?
Yeah, well, she'll have them all up there now. But what other one?
Who, what?
What looked like a
What was that? Them that
split.
were the called tweenies with Milo and whatever?
Yeah, yeah.
Milo, I forget now. Tweenies,
Marlo.
I know you mean tweenies, yeah, but I couldn't name
It
it.
is, yeah. Yeah.
Got-
adults wearing like
Dinky.
yeah.
Little dinky. He
Oh.
was a little cutie.
Jeannie,
No,
you was like
no,
a babe when she was
hello,
younger.
hello. Oh, can I what you call now? What teacher would they get? Not them.
no,
Oh,
that's
Hello, yeah, I know you're about, yeah.
There were
Yeah.
a purple one, I think.
You're purple, wasn't it?
Bastard.
Yeah,
What's
there
that?
were,
Yeah, tweenies.
tweenies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's the
You,
one
Marlo.
with the weekend, Jake.
Yeah. Jake, wasn't it? Oh, don't say. So we give it age away now.
Like two females and two males.
Yeah.
But in the yellow hair were a bit thick on thick
You
side.
were called Jake.
Hey, what? I might put YouTube. The tweenies. I watch that. I love that program, that tweenies.
Yeah, I can remember Bill and Ben Clangers a lot.
Oh, remember them? Yeah, bloody hell.
Oh, them two.
Clangers.
More mean.
So Ian
Move.
Sweet.
22 years ago, they burst onto the screens, tweenies.
It always used to make me laugh, Rainbow and all that lot, because you had that bird that was called Susie or Suki, whatever she called it. And they'd say, right, we're going swimming. And she put a bikini. She put a bikini on, the little bird, but yet she spent all day naked with nothing on. I couldn't understand that. We're going swimming, and she put a costume on, but she'd just been presenting show naked. You know, what the fuck was all that about? You know, what were it? Oh, Zippy, that was it. Zippy, George, Jeffrey, and Bungle.
Bungle.
Yeah,
Bungle.
Jeffrey and Bungle.
Zippy.
Yeah, this is names of them: Bella, Milo, Fizz, and Jake.
That's it.
A bit too early, a bit too late for me. That one tweenies.
That's 2 years ago. They burst onto the scene.
Rainbow, I remember Rainbow very well. The Zippy's very ill. And they fucking are quite ill.
Look at that.
Shining.
It says originally there was supposed to be 5 of them.
Oh,
A sensitive one called Sid, but they cut him out.
what do you idea?
No.
They did away with Sid.
She's just got back in touch with her, to Jane. Said, yes, that's not a problem. And she's found the address where she is. Right? And she goes, I'm in
Well, I
after
never. Well, I never.
your uncle.
I've never. I got a foot of oyster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
You
fair
know
enough.
that one with yellow hair that I called a bit thick? That Justin Fletcher, Mr. What's his name? Oh, what's his name?
Fuck's sake. Spit it out, woman. Oh, it's that. Yeah, I know what you mean.
A gay boy.
Oh, the fuck-
Apparently, he was the voice of Jake.
Yeah. What were he called? Didn't he? That annoying bastard.
Oh, what's his Mr. Tumble? That's it.
Yeah,
Tumble,
Mr.
that's
Tickle,
it.
Pretending to be a paedophile, him.
Yeah. Well, I think half of them other buggers were all a bit strange. What were they called that lived in that green hill with flipping with Hoover called Nunu?
Oh yeah. Not what
What did you say, Richard?
He had a Hoover called Nunu.
Yeah,
Teletubbies.
Teletubbies, that's it.
yeah.
Yeah. I went to a fancy dress as a Teletubby.
One.
I was the one with the twirly thing, the twirly one. The
Oh.
twirly one.
Oh,
Apparently, that Justin has done voices on Thomas the Tank Engine as well,
Oh, yeah.
and
Dixon.
Shaun the Sheep.
oh no, I think it was Lala work thing, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
Yeah,
Lala,
I had
well.
the twirly Ariel.
Lala, poor Dixie.
Can't remember what colour I wear. I can't remember what colour I wear. It was a Boxing Day night because it was traditional over here on Boxing Day to dress in fancy dress.
Yeah, we know.
Picture
Here we got fucking. Here we got singles, bloody cassette.
They don't seem to do it now, but when I was like in my teens and early 20s, Boxing Day was traditionally a fancy dress day for some reason.
Bria says she wants to know what they did with that Hoover.
I used to, every time I saw it, I think it was making like
Sorry, mate.
Lamonge or some shit. weren't it?
Big custard. Big custard.
Yeah, custard.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Ah, they were good old days, then.
Again, that were a bit after my time with Teletubbies. So everything when I was a kid, it was Trumpton, Camberwick Green, Chigley,
And Mr.
Yeah.
Ben.
Murray Mungo and Midge,
Yeah.
Rainbow, Andy Pandy,
What was that cat called?
Bastard, Bagpuss.
I'm getting old now, aren't I?
Bagpuss. Because when Bagpuss goes to sleep, all his friends go to
Go
sleep.
to sleep.
A mouse on the mice organ, Gabriel the toad, and Madeline the ragdoll, diddle-a-doo, and Professor Waffle. Professor Waffle with a shape of a woodpecker.
Yeah.
See, I only know about tweenies, and can you remember about Rosie and Jim? Them
That's
two
Oh,
ladies.
Yeah.
too modern for me, that.
Rosie and Jim, yeah.
Too
So,
modern for me.
you see, I mean, that's only the way I know about the tweenies, and Rosie and Jim, and
I used to love Rosie Jim.
I can remember Bear in the Big Blue House only because kids used to watch. You remember the Bear in the Big Blue House?
Yeah,
Kids should watch them sort of programs.
I can't remember what it's called.
Every end of every episode, he used to go up and talk to Moon off the balcony.
oh yeah, that was stupidest one going, Bria Brum. I come. I never noticed a car going on its adventures. I mean, yeah, fair enough, it were a small car. You're not telling me they didn't notice it were missing.
I'm not being funny, but
Come here for a cup of tea and a coffee.
it's just a kids' program. I mean, would you not notice that there's people living under dustbin lids on Moon? Flanders.
You know what I mean? And this is how far-fetched they are, you know what I mean?
Well,
And
they're
it
all
used
as
to
bad
go
as each
all
other.
over
I
the
mean,
place, and it used to save the day, and then it'd trundle off back to its garage, and, you know,
I'd be
reverse
more
it.
concerned if a miniature dinosaur come after me with wheels instead of legs. Dalton in the wheels.
Oh, I tell you. That's
What
what
were they? Oh, Mary Mungo and Midge. Do you remember them? I'm probably too young for that. Mary Mungo and Midge. Jeanette will remember them. Mary Mungo and Midge.
Yeah.
Always make sure the lift door is closed. And Mouse used to sit up Dog's nose and press the buttons.
Oh, dear. But, yeah, you know what I mean? It's...
And on Trumpton, they never ever put a real fire out, you know. Never
Oh,
a
they
real...
didn't, this is the way, as kids, has been brought up to believe things, that a car can get out its own garage and its headlights is flashing, and
You know something though, you tell me today, like that, go, shut you idiot.
They
You freaking innocent, you
released
bad.
the disillusion by.
you know what I mean? And then they wonder why some of our kids is, you know what I mean, bit cocoa bananas.
I
Yeah,
tell
but
you
if
something.
you look at all the kids' programs, if they believed everything that were on all of them, they'd think it's crazy.
Well, look at Wooden Spoon going to the moon.
Exactly. But moon.
They're all nonsense. They're all nonsense.
You
They're
know,
just kids.
all my wooden spoons are safely in my drawers in
Oh.
there. You know, they
Yeah.
don't go on exploits to the moon. You know what I mean?
Would you ever go to a fairground and there's a man there with just a spring instead of legs and no ass? No, you
Go
wouldn't.
yeah.
But that's
Go,
what
go, run around like
kids
an idiot.
back then, that you had a guy with no ass, no legs, just a spring, and he used to boing around everywhere. It's evident.
It's crazy, isn't it?
And a cow that could talk, and a dog that were just shuffled around everywhere, annoying everybody.
Exactly.
What was that cow called? Ermintrude cow were called.
Yeah.
Dougal with dog, 70
Dog.
with guy with spring.
And Brice says, and a stone rabbit.
Correct. And
Yeah.
Windy Miller always used to walk out
Windy Miller.
perfectly and miss his flipping sails on his windmill.
Play around.
And when he used to time it perfectly, and get his head knocked off.
I mean, if that were me and you, Richard, as soon as we walked out, we'd get fucking knocked off.
And he was that other bugger, Peppa Pig, jumped straight on her back into flipping puddle. If you did that in real life, you'd flipping bust your back. And they all just go way and jump in a puddle on their back.
Tom,
Could
you
be.
forgot
You
Brian's
must wear
tail.
your boots.
Lion the
Richard.
snail.
Jump
You
in
what,
the puddles.
Tracy? You'd be sore if you did that in real life. You just jumped up like that, straight level, bang on your back in a puddle.
But the thing is, with Peppa Pig, you only see a side view.
Yeah.
You don't show them like this way on.
No.
No,
It's just like a side view.
Oh,
Well, I can't watch Peppa Pig. She's too naughty.
But
Oh,
anyway,
I can't watch Peppa Pig. Honest to God, I used to have a knock at the Keela. Come set me house. All they had
Oh,
on
Keela
was
looks
walk
at-
through
Keela's
the house,
still like
Peppa
that now.
Pig, oh my God.
10-year-old.
And they watched Peppa
anyway,
Pig.
I'm
How
going
is
to
it?
get going, guys, and I will see you on Tuesday.
okay. See you
You
later.
let me know how you going, Tracy, and
I will,
You know.
love.
okie dokie. Then I'll see you all on Tuesday.
Okey-dokey.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Chat. Bye, Bria.
See you later, chat.
See ya.
Bye, chatters.
Come on, me out from now.
Leaving there. Oh, yes, she'll come back on.
Da, 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 da.
None of that.